This is Omnibros Live for the week of June 15th. Thank you for joining us this week. This week, we are talking all about video games. You love them, you play them, you enjoy them. Some of you have broken controllers over them. And with me this week, we have a full house, and we've got a few other people that are going to be chiming in later on, too. I have, to my left, I'm going to guess, he is from the island that will soon be the 51st state in the United States.
Fuck yeah.
God willing. God willing.
Yeah.
He is from my home island, all the way from Puerto Rico, Mr. Giovanni Menendez from A Week in Geekdom. How are you, sir?
Sup, my peeps? I am doing great. I can't wait to talk about video games because that's why we're here. We sometimes talk about comic books, but today is about video games and E3.
Amen, amen. There's been a lot of announcements coming out of E3. We're going to touch on a few of them. And we're just going to touch on as far as like what we've been playing and what we've been doing and things like that. Most of us here can all agree we played Overwatch a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
Directly to my, I'm going to say, right. You love him. You know who he is. All the way from Omnidog's vault. Ladies and gentlemen, your silver fox, Jess Bragg.
Hit him with the hind. Hey-o.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey. How's it going?
Good, man. What's going on?
We got a full house tonight, so I'm going to keep my comments short. Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Jess. Have a good night.
I'm out.
Jess doesn't play video games.
Shut your whore mouth. I was playing video games before you little whippersnappers were born. I played Pong.
Nice.
The OG, man.
That's right.
Of course, with me is our special Nintendo correspondent, Mr. Riley Moore.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm just gonna be in here for Nintendo portion because I've had a migraine all day again, and it's kind of subsided a little bit, luckily, just for now. But I'll be in here to talk Nintendo, mostly because I don't really know anything else.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nick says, "Can you tell us all about Stickball, Jess?"
Yeah, I played that video game. Yeah, it was great. We played it in an arcade machine on the streets.
You played it in an arcade machine in the streets. Later on, we might have a special Assassin's Creed correspondent if she agrees to join us. Maybe later, we'll see.
Well, I can talk Assassin's Creed too. That's a game that I play with Jess Jr., my daughter.
You've been playing that recently, right?
Yeah, we played Assassin's Creed. Oh gosh, I can't remember. It was the one where they played like back in colonial times.
Oh, that was part 3.
Yeah, we played that, and then we played the next one. We got stuck in a part in France or something, and we didn't go back to it. But we played all the way through Assassin's Creed 3. We loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't like to sneak around, and she doesn't like to fight. So she did all the sneaking around, and I did all the fighting. It was perfect. We were just passing the controller back to each other.
That's really awesome, actually.
Yeah, it was solid father-daughter bonding time over violence and stealthy killing.
Is there any better kind? We're going to go ahead and kick things off because we won't be really talking about comics tonight. Tonight we're mainly focusing on video games. We decided to change it up a little bit. We'll get back to comics next week. But tonight we're going to kick things off with Nintendo, who, in my opinion, had arguably the best press conference out of the rest of them. Riley being our special guest Nintendo correspondent, what do you got?
So I am super duper fucking pumped about like pretty much the vast majority of what happened from Nintendo at E3, and I'm very clearly biased towards Nintendo. I've grown up with Nintendo my entire life. My first system was my dad's NES. I played Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, so I've grown up with each iteration of Nintendo consoles, and I was right there with you, Luis, getting that Switch like on when it first released. But my Switch has been basically a glorified Zelda box, and I knew it was going to be that until we got some new games announced, and this is exactly what I was hoping for. We got a lot of really exciting stuff. Either things were announced or we got trailers and gameplay footage from stuff. So it makes me excited to be a Switch owner, and it makes me confident in my decision to invest in that system. Right off the bat, just quickly, I think the thing that a lot of us are most excited about is the fact that Nintendo dropped the announcement for Metroid Prime 4.
Thank God.
The Metroid series has had nothing going on for years. They did Metroid Other M on the Wii, which did not do so hot, and then just kind of cut the franchise. I think they released some weird 3DS, like SD, like super deformed game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember that actually coming out. I just remember seeing the trailer and being really pissed off that that's the most that Metroid got. And
it was about the Federation soldiers or something like that.
yeah, it really disappointing. And yeah, so whenever they announced that Metroid Prime 4 was coming out, I was just, over the moon about it. And then, like, right after I saw that, I also saw, because Gio was keeping me up to date by tagging me and stuff all day, I also saw they announced a new one for the 3DS, which is actually a remake of the second Metroid game. So kind of in the same vein as when they remade the first one as Zero Mission, this one is a remake of Metroid 2. I'm super pumped about that because you get that old school side-scroller Metroid stuff going on, and those games are always super damn fun. So it's, we get basically the best of both worlds from Metroid coming in the near future. The 2D side-scroller, and you get a 3D first-person shooter. It's going to be awesome. Next, the other big announcement that we didn't, as far as I know, we didn't see any footage was the upcoming Pokemon game for Switch. I didn't read anything myself or see anything. There wasn't any footage, was there? Like, there wasn't any teaser or anything, was there?
No, it was literally just a screen popped up and you heard the Metroid music in the background and Metroid 4. And I'm at the point where, and I don't know, Jess, if you've ever played a Metroid game or not.
I have.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I've never actually. I played. Let's see. I played a Metroid game for the GameCube, and I played the Metroid game for the Wii, and I was never able to beat the boss at the very end. So I played them both all the way up till the end. They were really good. I loved them a lot. But I was never able to beat the boss, so I played it all except for the final boss battle.
I mean, at this point, the fact is that I think Nintendo has been just shoving Metroid into a corner for the past however many years. It's just been a long time where Nintendo has said, yeah, Metroid's an important part of our legacy, but we're not really working on any games right now. And I think, if anything, this press conference shows that Nintendo really doesn't focus too much on Metroid, and we'll talk about that in a little bit in regards to their second announcement involving Metroid. But I was pretty excited about it once they announced Metroid Prime 4. And it was just a blink and you miss it trailer. I was watching the press conference, I stood up, went to the bathroom, came back, and then Gio was the one who posted a link for Metroid. And I was like, wait, they announced Metroid? When was that? Gio's like, oh, just now. It was a blink and you miss it moment.
It was just basically the title screen.
Yeah.
But that whole thing with Metroid, I mean, they didn't even celebrate or acknowledge the 30th anniversary for the franchise. So that tells you something. I really did not pay attention to that at all.
No, it was really upsetting, like, as a fan of the franchise and a fan of Nintendo, to see that happen. Because it is an important franchise to me, because it's like Metroid, aside from Metroid, the only FPS games that I ever enjoyed, and by Metroid I mean Metroid Prime trilogy, was like the 007 stuff. And so for me to find an FPS game that I was really in love with was a big deal growing up for me. because I was more into third-person games and platformers and stuff like that. But it was also great because it's like the only Nintendo franchise that really puts forth that sci-fi horror element. And it's like the Alien movies, you know, it's very highly referential of the Alien movies. And it's just something that's so original from Nintendo apart from anything else that they do. And it is sad for me to see the last several years them just completely ignoring it. But I'm pumped to finally see that they're giving it a little bit of attention, and hopefully these games sell well enough for them to realize there's some vitality in the franchise and actually work on putting out new games. Like, even if it's just more remade versions, like even if they decide just to remake Super Metroid for the 3DS, that's fine with me as long as it's something new.
Hey, wait a minute. Everybody's beating on me, and then I see in here that Riley jumps in and beats on me, saying Jess remembers when the Atari 2600 was still the Atari 26. The fuck? I expect it from everybody else, but not you, dude.
Behind the man's back, too. Doesn't even acknowledge it.
Holy smoke. That was a stealthy one.
I had a good one. I wanted to get in on it.
Yeah. There goes that friendship. You were down to 1, and now it's 0.
You guys had a bonding moment. You guys got haircuts together. You can never take that back. You can never take that.
We got candy together. Then we got haircuts. Yeah.
You guys had a father-son moment. We're kind of going back on topic. I think you're completely right in the sense that it's bad how they've been kind of shitting on Metroid, and they just haven't been acknowledging it. And we kind of saw that too, because like 30 minutes after the press conference, they go, "Oh yeah, we're remaking Metroid 2 for the 3DS." Not in the press conference. They just like, oh, it was kind of like, oh shit, we forgot to mention this.
It's already up on Amazon. I pre-ordered that thing ASAP.
There is actually a deluxe edition where you can get a different cover and the music from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay. I need that.
You know, they don't have it in vinyl, though. That's the only downside.
Sons of bitches.
What? Jerks.
Any other announcements from Nintendo?
So I was asking a second ago, was because they announced the new Pokemon game.
Oh, thank God.
For the Switch, and there was nothing else with it. There wasn't any sort of trailer. It was just an announcement, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's super exciting. That was another thing that really proved to me that Nintendo is finally listening to what their fans want. Because for years they've been, people have been asking for a core RPG Pokemon game for a home console, and that's, as far as what I've heard, that's exactly what they've announced, what's being made. So that's super exciting, and I guess like I can kind of see why the Switch would be the first time that they would actually do that. It can go handheld, so I don't know. I'm super pumped about that, just to see more of it. Otherwise, from Nintendo, there was a lot of just footage from things we already knew about, like Splatoon 2, ARMS, and Mario Odyssey. Splatoon 2 just looks like if you enjoyed the first one, you'll probably enjoy this one. It's just expanding on an already great, fun game. ARMS, I'm not really sold on at all.
I'm picking that up tomorrow. I
don't know, man. To me, it looks like the type of game that I'd play and have fun with for maybe a limited amount of time, and then I get tired of it. And if I was still working at GameStop, it would be one that I would probably just borrow from the store and then take home for a week and then bring back. Because maybe I'm missing part of it, but the gameplay that I'd watched, it was just the one-on-one boxing matches that essentially looks like Wii boxing with springs.
Yeah. The thing is, I know a few friends will be over. We'll have a few drinks, and then we'll actually start putting it. We'll start playing it, and it'll just get wild from there.
If I actually had any friends and I actually had the money, then I might invest in it. But all my friends are not in Austin, and I don't have the extra cash to buy the game right now.
Yeah, funny how these friends of yours aren't around.
Yeah, I should probably stop talking shit about everyone. What else? They also had a new Kirby and a new Yoshi game. The Kirby game looked pretty par for course with Kirby games. I didn't recall anything outrageously original from it. The Yoshi game is following the same vein as like Yoshi's Story and Woolly World, where it's really cutesy. It looks like the whole game is a diorama that someone created for school or something. So it looks pretty fun. If you enjoyed Woolly World, that looks like the type of thing that you'll probably dig. And then, of course, Mario Odyssey just looks super fun.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they're constantly just trying new things with Mario in every like major platformer that they release. And this one, the worlds just look huge. There's new abilities that he has in there. The new thing that they're focusing on is like his hat being able to possess other characters like enemies and stuff. And they show it off by having you possess like they have of course the T-Rex. You see him with Koopas and Goombas and the fireballs even, a Bullet Bill. So that's pretty cool. And it just looks like the same old thing that they've been doing in every Mario like major platform game, where they're just trying to make you use tons of different techniques and abilities in every single level, like giving you this different puzzle to solve in every single level. And I love that because it's super fun, and I'm definitely going to pick that one up. My wife and I had a lot of fun going through Mario Galaxies 1 and 2. So it's another game that I count on us playing together. I know they also released the footage for that Mario Rabbids game, which looks surprisingly fun. I don't have too much else to say about that one. And then the last thing that I want to say about Nintendo, though, is like, although they might have shafted the Metroid franchise, the one franchise that's really been fucked in the ass is F-Zero. Because we haven't seen anything for F-Zero, and I don't even know how long.
For a split second, I thought we were going to get something, but it turned out to be Rocket League.
Yeah, which is cool. It's cool that Rocket League's going to be on there, but there's like F-Zero would have been perfect on the Wii, and it would have been great on the Wii U. And I think that it still has a lot of potential to work out really well on the Switch, but they've done nothing with F-Zero since I think like the GameCube, Game Boy Advance era.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, so it's like Nintendo. I know that they focus. They're like, hey, we've already got a racing game. We've got Mario Kart, but Mario Kart and F-Zero are so far from each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's room for both of them. It's like if they were like, oh, we already have Super Smash Bros. Why do we need something like ARMS? But they're making ARMS, so obviously they want to have some breadth in the fighting genre.
Yeah, and you know it's only a matter of time before they announce Smash Bros. For the Switch.
Oh yeah, it'll happen pretty soon, and they'll give us another like a Mario Kart 9 or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah. And it'll be a port. They're gonna port over the Wii U version of Smash Brothers to the Switch. It's just a matter of time.
I just want a new one, and like 50 new characters, and I want Waluigi and Bomberman and probably Simon Belmont.
Simon Belmont.
Bring it. Oh yeah, Pokken Tournament is coming to Switch too. There's another fighting game. Like,
Nobody cares.
come on, Nintendo.
That
Like,
looks. Well,
but they're making like all the right moves so far. You know, they've got a huge Mario game. They've got a great Zelda game already out. You know, they've got Kirby and Yoshi lined up. A new Metroid is lined up. They're sure to bring us a new Smash Bros, a new Mario Kart, and a new Mario Party. Like, just give us F-Zero, and that's pretty much everything that... I'm probably missing a couple things that Nintendo gamers really want, but it'll be like everything that you could want on a Nintendo system, all in one package.
Right. I love the Super Mario Odyssey game. I thought that looks like it's going to be a blast. It's kind of weird because you see Mario, and we lost Jess. You see Mario, he's having like an out-of-body experience or something. He's possessing the bodies of all these other like Koopas and things like. It just looks like it's going to be a shit ton of fun. I mean, the trailer starts off with Mario possessing a Tyrannosaurus Rex. As a kid, if you had told me Mario at some point will possess a Tyrannosaurus Rex, I would have lost my damn monkey mind. I would just be like, while I'm drinking Jolt Cola full of Pixie Sticks and Pop Rocks, I would have lost my mind.
Pop Rocks, wow.
Oh, you didn't hear about this? Oh, no. Okay, so as a child, because apparently my mom was like a masochist or something, I would buy Jolt Cola, I would fill it with a Pixie Stick, and put Pop Rocks inside of it. And that's what I would drink. And I would be bouncing off the damn walls.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's something.
Have you ever had Jolt Cola?
I think so. A long-ass time ago.
It was basically, what's the perfect example? What was that energy drink that was like with alcohol a few years ago that was really popular?
For Loco?
Yeah, it was like the Four Loko, but like 30 times more sugar.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was just pure sugar.
Mm. By the way, what do you guys think about the Breath of the Wild DLC?
I
I don't know how much I want to spend on that, but I actually did not look at the second one. I know the first one has that it's that like mode where you lose all your items, which happens at one point in the game already, so they're just giving you another version of that. But what was the second one?
There's no details about it, but what it looks like is that it's the second one is that you play as, or like you, it was such an ambiguous fucking trailer. They really didn't say anything, but apparently it deals with the four guardians that they are inside of the the four beasts, and that's all we know. They didn't say if it was a prequel. They really didn't give us too many details about it. I was actually kind of annoyed because I'm like, give us more details. Like, you paid $20 for this DLC. You want to know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I'm hopeful. It's weird because we've never had that for a Zelda game before, like a downloadable or extra content like that. So it's a little bit odd, but I do have to say I'm always excited for more costume stuff. Like I got all of the I ordered amiibo cards so that I could get all the extra like costumes, and I got his like I got the like Hero of Time tunic and hat and stuff. So
Did you see you saw the new amiibos coming out? I'm buying every one.
of the four champions.
Yeah, I'm buying them all. I know I am.
I'm trying to. I want to wean myself away from buying amiibos because once I buy one, I just wind up wanting to buy all of them.
I am Nintendo's little whore at this time. I am their target demographic.
It's like the pop game. Once you start, you can't stop.
I blame. Oh, and they just announced Hellboy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes.
God, I hate you guys so much for that. And it was you that tagged me, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You bastard. You knew it was gonna happen.
I want you in the pop game. I expect you to buy those pops. You got to do it.
It was only 3 that were announced, but I expect we're gonna get more soon.
No, it was actually 5.
It was 5? What did we get?
Yeah. We're getting Abe, Liz, Hellboy with the jacket. We're getting Rasputin, and we're getting the Blood Queen.
Okay. All right.
Which lines up with the reboot movie, which I think that's going to be the main villain.
Yeah, that would make sense. I hate you, Jam.
Yay.
So is there Was there anything else Nintendo? I think that's all I really have from Nintendo stuff.
I've got a list. Hold on. So Pokemon Switch, which I can't wait. They finally got it together and announced that. Super Mario Odyssey, new Fire Emblem, new Chrono Trigger. No, not Chrono Trigger.
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade Chronicles. I've never played a Xenoblade Chronicles game in my life, so that doesn't appeal to me. But that was pretty much it. Yeah, that was pretty much it. They really didn't go into too many details as far as what's coming out. They give us kind of a little bit of a slate as to, hey, this is kind of to warm your whistle a little bit so you guys can see we've got this planned ahead and we've got this coming out, just to let you know we have games. Games are coming out soon. They announced Skyrim on Switch, which everybody knew that was coming. And they also announced that you could actually play with the Link's weapons and shield and the tunic in the Skyrim world, so that's pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure give it a week and somebody will mod that into the PC version.
Well,
aside from that, not much else.
I think that pretty much wraps all the big stuff for Nintendo. I didn't play the previous Xenoblade Chronicles. I really meant to get it, but I never did. Maybe now I'll wind up getting one or a copy of it. And then as for Fire Emblem, I actually have never really played any Fire Emblem games. I've always wanted to, but I took my time, and now there's too many of them, and I don't feel like playing catch-up, even though I know that they're separate stories and stuff. But I don't know. One day I'll grab one. There was also a new RPG on the 3DS from the maker of the Secret of Mana and Legend of Mana games, like those games. That looks pretty neat, but again, I probably won't buy it, even though it does look pretty decent.
Well, that's about it for Nintendo. I know you're going to sign up in a little bit, but before you go, can we just call the new Dragon Ball Z game the game of the show? God,
it does look really cool. It looks just like the cartoon. I'm hoping it controls well as well.
Well, they shortly after that, they announced the Marvel vs. Capcom. I don't give a shit. Marvel vs. Cap. I don't give a shit. The Dragon Ball Z game looks fucking amazing. It looks just
X-Men right out of the Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Huh?
All the X-Men characters are gone from Marvel vs. Capcom, which is just, it's blasphemy because they were such a mainstay in the previous ones. Wolverine, Gambit, who else was always in there? I think Magneto was in there in every single game.
Magneto was, Iron Man was there, but Iron Man's not X-Men. But it's basically the Marvel Cinematic Universe versus Capcom.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't think there's any character on the Marvel side who has not been in one of the movies or something. And I can understand the draw to want to do that, but if there's not an X-Men DLC down the line, I'm going to shit on someone's porch.
as long as it's not my porch.
Or my porch.
Well, anyway, I guess that's it for me. I'm gonna just get out of here, guys.
Wait, I just got back. Can you recap? Just tell me everything that I missed. Okay, start. Tell me everything I missed.
Nintendo won. Dragon Ball Z looks great.
That's about it.
Oh, okay. It's not as exciting as I thought it was going to be.
I think Matt's got you covered.
Yeah,
Is Matt in here?
He's in the chat.
he's in the chat.
He might be joining us later.
All right, well, I'm going to peace out, guys. Y'all have fun discussing games I don't know anything about.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
And I'll talk
Bye-bye.
about what really happened in that haircut. So on.
Oh.
Ooh.
But you have to sign off first.
There you go.
Oh, he's gone.
The floor is yours.
What does yours say to you?
What?
What does your thing say? Talking about things and stuff.
I got to get a toolbar.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the toolbar.
I really want to get a haircut with you, Jess.
Dude,
think we
get some
all want.
hair.
No, I mean, I could just get the beard shaved and my eyebrows done.
Your eyebrows. I want to get my eyebrows waxed with you, Luis.
No, I don't get them waxed. I get clippers. Hold on. Matt Miranda might be joining us in a minute. Let me see if I can get him on.
Yay.
A fellow Omni watcher.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about arguably another one of the biggest games that were announced, Spider-Man. What did you guys think of that Spider-Man? 8 minutes of pure joy.
First, I just
loved it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I just want to address the fact that I have no problems with a freaking white spider on his chest. I don't know why people are up in arms about that thing.
I don't care. I don't care.
It's the one character that has so many wardrobe changes, and you're upset about a friggin' spider that, oh, it's white, it's annoying me. Well, tough luck.
Yeah, I mean, the guy has more pairs of suits than I have underwear. It's ridiculous at this point.
Yeah, but the game looks amazing. It might be the best Spider-Man game, in my opinion. It looks to be that way.
Oh, it totally does. And the thing is, the bad guy is, in the preview that they showed, the bad guy is Mr. Negative, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
One thing that concerns me, though, is how much control do we actually get over him? Because it looked like it was a lot of like QuickTime events and stuff like that.
I do know it's open world, and it's like 5 or 6 times bigger than whatever previous open world Insomniac games tried out. We do get a little bit of Peter Parker gameplay as well, and the fighting seems very Arkham City inspired.
It's Arkham Spidey, and I'm okay with that. Nick
Yeah.
nailed it. Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's Arkham Spidey, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I like the little teaser of Miles Morales at the end there too.
Dude, if we get the Spider-Verse stuff, I will flip out.
Oh, oh my. Okay, which character from Spider-Verse would you like? I want to be Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig, Spider-Monkey, UK.
I want to be Spider-Gwen.
There you go.
I would be very surprised if they don't have different suits in the game that you could change into. Because that was something from, do you remember Spider-Man 2 from like the PS2 days?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game. And they let you change into different outfits.
That's sort of like the tradition with Spider-Man games. You get unlockables, basically every single suit out there. Like Scarlet Spider, Feature Foundation, all that stuff.
Well, let me ask you a question. The only problem I had with the Arkham games was when it got so big that you couldn't go from point A to point B. You had to go off in tangents and solve all these other things before you could get to where you were supposed to go. Is that what you think Spider-Man's going to be like? Where you have all these side quests before you can actually get to another, part of the game?
I think so, because they're recreating all of New York City. So,
oh, I'm blowing my brains out over that. I hate that. I just want to get to the next level. I don't want to have to do 9 other things. That bums me out. That just bums me out. I'm more of a first-person shooter. Just mow down the enemy and go to the next area that I'm supposed to be. I don't want to be solving all these other things. I'm more linear. I'm more linear thinker. I don't like to be sandbox games. Just are too big for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I kind of have that problem too, where there's this huge sandbox game called Witcher 3, and that took me about 2 years to finish.
Whoa!
It's ridiculous how much stuff that they're putting in video games now. I just don't have the time. I'm finally playing catch up with all the video games because I'm on summer break now, and like when I'm not working on videos or when I'm not doing other things, it's like, okay, I have a few minutes, so I'll try to play catch up on a certain video game. But I think it's gonna be like that, Jess. I think because that's just par for the course for these types of games at this point.
Yeah, I get it, but I understand. I just don't have the patience necessary for 100+ hour games. I want something a little more on the lines of like a 30 to 40 hour game. But I get it. I understand why they're popular. It's just I just don't know if it's going to be for me if I have to do all that.
One game that was not at the show that I knew it wasn't going to be at the show, but I was hoping for, fingers crossed, was Last of Us 2. I know you're finishing up Last of Us, right, Jess?
No, I'm in about the first third of it, first 25% of it.
Yes.
It's got a lot going on in it. I mean, I love it. I'm having fun playing it. But one of the things I will admit that now that I started a YouTube channel, I'm having to do a lot of reading to provide content for the channel. So that's my first priority is reading and doing reviews and stuff like that. So I'm doing a lot more reading than I am gaming. But I love Last of Us, what I played so far. It's been great.
Hey, we have a special correspondent on with us this week, ladies and gentlemen. First time on Omnibros Live. He is part of the Omni Watchers group. The man has logged in more hours than possibly almost anybody else on the Facebook group in Omni Watch, except maybe Geo. Mr. Matt Miranda, what's up, man?
Not much. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything coming all right?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were just chatting about the new Spider-Man game that was announced at E3.
Oh, dude, that looks amazing, man.
Right?
Yeah, that looks incredible. Can't wait to get it.
Let's take this time to say that Matt is BFFs with me now, not Nick. Nick's been kicked to the curb, and I'm BFFs with Matt now. So bite that, Nick.
Sorry, Nick.
Yeah, I'm the prettier face.
Matt is also in charge of human resources, which is why he's joining us today to make sure everything is in compliance. And that whole lawsuit thing that I got into at the Chuck E. Cheese, that never happened.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that anymore.
But yeah, we were just chatting about the new Spider-Man game. How incredible does that look? I mean, I was actually in agreement with Jess just now about how that the open world can be a bit just too much. That they just throw shit into it, and it's just there's so much to do that somebody who has limited time like myself, you can never really finish it.
Yeah, if there's too much to do, it just becomes just a daunting task. I mean, all these games are now open world, which is great, but if it doesn't have a good story and it's not at least somewhat linear, it's just too much. Like, I didn't think they could pull it off with Arkham City. Perfect example. I mean, that was like they took the template from Arkham Asylum and made a great open world game.
The only thing
I didn't really care. I didn't care for Arkham Knight too much, but City was great.
No, I'm in total agreement with you. I think City was the perfect balance of that stuff. Arkham Knight, when they started doing that tank crap, I checked out.
Yeah, that was too much.
So Arkham City's a little more linear because I gave up on the Arkham franchise once I played. Oh, okay. I might play that.
I think you would enjoy Asylum the most out of all of them because Asylum is pretty contained.
Is that the first one?
Yes.
I played that all the way to the end.
Okay.
That's what I really loved that game.
All right. Then City is a bit more open than that, but it's a lot better than Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight was where it crossed into there's too much shit going on for me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Asylum was great. The ending was kind of weak, but everything else was awesome in it.
Oh, the Joker thing?
Yeah, I didn't like that. But
I liked it. I think it was a interesting way to end your franchise. I don't know. The one thing I did hate about Arkham, the Arkham games, and I did them, was getting the the trophies, the Riddler trophies.
Oh God, I hated those things.
I didn't do it on the first one, but on City and Night, I did get them. And on City, I think it was like 200 trophies, and Arkham Knight was 400 of them.
Whoa.
And I was so pumped up that summer, I went full in and got those 400 bastards. And I mean, I am a huge Riddler fan, so the payoff was great because you do get to face off against Riddler in this final showdown and whatnot. But it just sucks, man. Nobody should be able to. You can't just go expect everybody to pick up 400 items to get the full ending, and that's just bogus.
Yeah,
I don't think the Spider-Man game will do that, but I don't know. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time, so I'll do everything in that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, super looking forward to the Spider-Man game. I heard people were complaining about the white symbol on his chest. I don't get it personally. I think it's just a symbol. Like and I'm pretty
I thought
sure
it looked good.
Yeah, I think I dig the suit. I really dig the suit. I like it a lot better than the Amazing Spider-Man movie, that first one with big head. What's his name?
Tobey Maguire.
No, I love the Tobey Maguire movies.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield. Those ones.
Yeah, I was not a fan of the suit in that one. In the first one, the second one, I thought they nailed it.
Yeah. Plus, you know, it's just a cosmetic thing. You'll be able to change it. You'll be able to get your DLC costumes and whatnot.
Sure,
And,
I thought that one thing. This is a game that I saw in E3 that's right up my alley. Well, two games was the new Wolfenstein. That looked good. That looked really good.
Oh, that looks so. And the fact that internet white supremacist Nazis are getting pissed off at the game is just the cherry on top for me.
Oh, what? I haven't heard this controversy. What's that? Internet Nazis? What? Why?
Gio, you posted an article about it, right?
I don't know. I post a lot of things.
Basically, the general gist of it is that the game, if you've never played a Wolfenstein game, it's basically set in an alternate point in history where the Nazis won in World War II. And because they won in World War II, society has advanced because, you know, they were experimenting on some weird shit at the time. And like they've advanced in robotics and things like that. And you are in Nazi-invaded United States. And one of the things that you first do at the beginning of the game, apparently, is that you kill a Nazi in a bar. Because of that, there were a few white supremacists, like alt-right members, or whatever the hell you want to call them, typing in comments on YouTube and on Facebook saying, you guys always blame the Nazis for things that are bad. They're not. They're misunderstood villains and And it's just
Misunderstood.
Get off with that shit. Come on, don't give me that.
Who's worried if we piss off some white supremacists? I mean, that's really a target audience we're worried about?
Wolfenstein isn't anything new. It's been out for like what, 25 years? I mean, it's been the same MO.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein is old as hell, man.
Yeah. There were still real Nazis alive back when it first came out.
All I know is that I am super pumped about the new Wolfenstein because it just looks batshit nuts.
Yeah, it looks great.
Have you seen? You saw the trailer, right, where the character takes LSD at the end of it and he's tripping balls?
Yeah, and I like that. And then another game, I think Call of Duty has a new World War II. Speaking of Nazis, didn't Call of Duty get a new game that looked good?
I'm not a Call of Duty guy, so I haven't been paying attention to it.
Yeah, I liked earlier Call of Duties. I played those about 5 years ago, I guess, on my Xbox, whatever it was, 360 maybe. I can't remember. I've got all the iterations of it, but yeah, I like the way that it looked. It looked like reasonably linear to me, and it looked like really good first-person shooter stuff.
Now, the new Call of Duty is World War II, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's going back to its roots. You know they're going to do D-Day.
Oh yeah.
Storming the beach. They're going to do all that stuff. They're going to have to.
Well, I heard it's controversial because you kill Nazis.
I could see that. Other things that were announced while we're at it. The new
By the way, I just want to add that Naughty Dog didn't announce or do anything about Last of Us because they want to focus their attention on the new Uncharted game. Because if you would have put anything from Last of Us, people would not give a crap about the new Uncharted spinoff.
Yeah.
No, that's yeah. I actually finished The Last of Us this morning. My girl,
did?
yeah, I finished it again this morning. My girl had never seen the ending.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Did you beat
Such
it?
a great
Did you
ending.
beat it yet, Jess? Did you beat
No,
it?
I'm about 25% of the way through.
Okay.
Wow.
right.
Yes.
I know.
Hmm.
I just have so much reading that I have to do that and then tomorrow and the next day I'm going to AwesomeCon all day, so that's 2 more days that I won't be able to do any reading or anything. I'm going with a bunch of members of the Omnibus page.
But not me.
No, no, I'm not going with you.
So it won't be an awesome con.
An almost awesome
Oh.
con.
There you go.
Not quite awesome con.
It's gonna be a meh con.
Yeah.
Meh con. Con. Yeah, but that'll just put me further behind on everything. But I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to meet a lot of guys. And Omni Sister's going to be there, so that's good.
You
Represent.
The ending of The Last of Us though was so definitive for me. That, I won't spoil it for you, Jess, because I know you're still playing it. But I was one of the ones that I finished it and I said, I don't want a sequel. I don't need it. It's fine the way it is. I don't need you guys fucking it up. I don't need you to touch it. It's perfectly fine. Because that is how you screw up a great movie. That's how you screw up a great book. That's how you screw up a great video game, is when there is no need for it, but the creator says, I think we could go back and, for money reasons, or they feel like they've got a great story, but it's like catching lightning in a bottle. Honestly, I want to see the next game. I want to see what they're gonna do, but I'm not gonna lie if I didn't say I was nervous, because it's one of those endings where it's so definitive. It's so point blank. This is the ending. This is where we're at, and this is our story. That's what we wanted to tell. We don't need to keep going.
Mm. Well, I think
they set the bar. They set the bar so high. Anything that it's got to match it. I mean, that game is perfect.
Yeah.
It's going to be really hard to duplicate that.
Yeah, Matt is single-handedly responsible for getting me to buy a PS4 and get The Last of Us. He put the cattle prod to me, and I finally got both of those. So I know it's incumbent upon me to finish it and get going on it. I know that I really need to.
You almost bought a Switch the other day because of me.
I almost did, man. Luis PM'd me the what do they officially call it? The one with the color controls? Is it just the color switch?
It was the colored Joy-Con Switch. They had them had 4 at Walmart when I was there.
And I was so close to getting it, but I really want it, and I really want to play Zelda. But I know that if I start Zelda, I'm never going to finish Last of Us, and then I'm just going to be screwed. So I just have got to wait till I finish Last of Us before I get a Switch. But I was really close, because those colored controllers are so cool looking. I love the idea that you can take this thing into bed with you or walk around and play the thing away from your console. It just sounds so cool.
On the toilet?
I wasn't going to go there, but...
Hey, I'll flat out admit it.
Okay, fine. I'm sure there are people watching this that were dying to know that.
The more you know.
But Uncharted Lost Legacy looks really cool. Looks like it's going to be more Uncharted. I finished Uncharted 4, and I was pretty much done with the series at that point. I thought the game was a bit too long for my taste. Towards the end of that, I was like, all right, let's wrap this shit up, because it's gone on long enough.
The epilogue was great, without spoiling anything.
Yeah. The epilogue was real great, and it was so great to the point, while this is really happy, I'm expecting this to turn into The Last of Us at any minute. I'm expecting them to tie this in. Like, you're just going to see Nate running across the beach, like a clicker right behind him.
Matt, what one game are you most excited about from E3?
Actually, the Shadow of Colossus remake. I never played it when it was on PS2, and I missed out when they did the HD remaster. So I've heard nothing but great things about that game. So I'm looking forward to that a lot.
I'm in the same boat as you. I've never touched it.
I don't think I saw the trailer for that.
I'll send you a link.
Okay.
And then pretty much everything Nintendo put out, but I don't have a Switch yet, so I'll get that at some point.
Oh,
Oh,
is it-
dude, have you?
I
Oh,
thought you
have
did.
No,
Is it-
I had the Wii U. I didn't really feel like upgrading at the time just for one game, so I just got Zelda for the Wii U and have been playing it
Okay.
on that for a bit. But I'll probably sell that off and try to put that towards the Switch when I maybe towards the end of the year. That Mario game looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, I'm a whore for Nintendo. I will buy just about anything Nintendo puts out because that was my jam as a kid. I grew up with Mario, Donkey Kong, Kirby, with all those games, the Link, Zelda, the Zelda series. That was my jam as a kid. If they announce a Super Nintendo Mini, I'm buying that shit on day one.
That's
Yeah, I gotta get that too.
But that's rumored for it's coming out. I think this year or next year or something like that.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen? The Super Nintendo Classic sold out like crazy.
Yeah,
And
and it's
then-
discontinued.
Yeah, they discontinued it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I guess Nintendo's allergic to money.
So, so we like to call a dick move.
Let's see. I grew up on Pong, and what came after Pong?
Atari?
What's that?
Atari?
I think Atari was the next big thing that came out after that.
Space Invaders.
Yeah, I remember. I remember being at UOP, Matt, and playing Space Invaders.
Oh, okay.
In the game room, we played Space Invaders forever. We just put quarter after quarter in those games to play Space Invaders. That was great. Yeah, that's how old I am. You had to go to an arcade to play these games.
You know, I miss arcades. I wish we still had them.
If you come down to Orlando, we have a bar arcade where all the games are free and you just pay $10 to cover to go in.
Oh, it's a
Nice.
bar?
Yeah.
And it's full of arcade games? That sounds
Yep.
fun.
All the games are free so long as you pay $10 cover.
I'd get my money's worth out of that.
Other things that were shown, we covered that. We covered Uncharted. Anybody here a Crackdown fan? Or can I cross it off the list?
No,
I don't know.
Well, not me.
I don't know it.
Okay, it's gone.
Did we talk about God of War?
Oh, God. The new God of War. Oh, my God. My nipples just perked up thinking about it. That game looks incredible. Oh,
I did play the first God of War. I thought that was a great game.
the new one looks so good. Norse mythology is my jam. Oh, that looks incredible.
Yeah,
What?
I've never played any of them. I don't know. I've never played any of them.
Dude, they're so good.
I know. I just never got around to them. But this is a remake, right? Or technically, or
No, this is a continuation.
oh, is it?
Yeah, but you really don't need to know anything about it. Although, what scares me is that they're doing the dreaded thing where they do on TV series where the ratings are down. They're introducing a kid. I was like, oh, God, I hope not.
It's The Last of Us God of War edition.
It kind of looks like that because you're dragging a kid around like across Norse mythology and you're fighting all these Norse gods and stuff.
Like, now that you're talking about it with Norse mythology, can we get like a Thor game in that style? That'd be pretty badass.
A Thor game in that? Yeah, that would be cool, actually.
Yeah. Because I kept looking at it. I'm like, man, this reminds me of like the God Butcher and all that stuff with I don't know.
I think that would be really cool. Thor game like that. Yeah. The only thing is, would you turn into Donald Blake if you don't have your hammer after like 20 minutes? That was the shittiest thing. Oh, I was so glad when Walter Simonson did away with that.
Did we talk about Kingdom Hearts 3 already?
Anybody here a Kingdom Hearts fan?
I know the concept, but I've never played it.
Gio?
Yeah.
I've played the first one and I was this close to finishing the second one and I just forgot about it. So that's about it.
Matt?
Yeah, I dug them. I never played anything other than the console games. I never played the handheld ones,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed the console games a lot, and it's been like what it's got to be at least over 10 years since 2 came out.
So, okay, funny story about my life. When I was in middle school, which was about the time Kingdom Hearts first came out, I was a weebo, total weebo.
Sorry.
I went, hey, you shut your whore mouth. I went through a bit of a phase, and I did own Kingdom Hearts pants that looked just like that, and I wore them to school a few times. There are photos. They are never going online, and they will be burned this afternoon if I find them.
That's a big admission that you wore Kingdom Heart pants to school.
This is the last time. Actually,
Did you have a Keyblade too?
Huh?
Did you have a Keyblade too?
At conventions, I did. We're not talking about that, though.
Nerd!
No wonder I didn't get a date till high school. God. Nick is saying pics now. You guys are never getting pictures of that. You know what? I will make a bet right now. I'm in a betting mood. I've been losing lately on bets. If Mayweather loses to McGregor, I will post the pictures up.
No one's taking that. It's like 11-1.
Huh?
Yeah. The odds are crazy.
What are the
if he
odds?
wins, some of these people. I thought it was 7-1.
Fuck.
I heard it was 11-1.
Oh, it probably has gone up.
Oh yeah, it's Mayweather's fight. Like it's kind of getting off on a little tangent, but I got Mayweather for that fight easily.
I want to see it. I just don't want to pay money for it, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go to like a bar or go to a buddy's house or something.
I'm gonna do the same thing too. I'm not paying, and you know they're gonna charge out the ass for that fight. That's an easy $200 fight.
I'll save you the money, and you can just go in Periscope or Facebook Live. Someone will stream it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And with their commentary.
Yeah.
I just love they're already trolling each other on the internet. That's the best part.
Oh yeah, the lead up to the fight is the main event for me, more than the fight. I could give two shits about the fight, in all honesty, but the lead up to it is what I want to see. But yeah, there's that bet. I'm making that bet. If Mayweather loses to McGregor, I'll post a picture up. God, please don't lose.
Speaking of bets, how's it coming on my end of that bet that you lost to me?
Hey, Beyond Good and Evil 2 recently announced on at E3 this week.
Nice try.
I've started it.
You have not.
I have. I got through the first 2 pages, and the art was so terrible, I washed my eyes out.
You're welshing on this bet. You're not going to finish it, are you?
I'm gonna finish the bet. I'm a man of my word. I will finish the damn bet.
Poser.
No, I'm gonna finish the bet. Okay, by next week you'll have the review out for it.
Oh, okay. That is okay. Good. You've announced it publicly, so everybody knows now.
Scout's honor.
Weeblo's honor.
Weebo's honor. Other things that were announced, we got A Way Out. Nobody really did it. That was pretty cool.
We got Assassin's Creed Origins, which I'm excited about.
Oh,
that
yeah.
looks good. That looks real good. I took a year off finally.
What's the concept with that?
Ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Oh, my daughter and I will probably play that together.
Yeah, it's ancient Egypt. It's around the time of Cleopatra, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna play a part in it too.
And is that multi-platform or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, there's a really expensive version of it. There's an $800 version of this game.
$800.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's insane. That's insane.
Because apparently Ubisoft just wants more money. So you get like a huge ass statue, a steel book, thousands, ridiculous.
$800. It better come clean my house and wash my car and everything else for that.
Yeah,
For $800, I want to be able to commit an assassination.
I mean, it's more expensive than the friggin' Xbox One X thing.
Oh, we're gonna get into that in a minute. The joys of that thing. But Origins looks really cool. I dig the fact that it's set in ancient Egypt. At the end of it, we see a giant snake, which Assassin's Creed has really never been known to kind of go that far into mythic fantasy and things like that. But the fact that we're fighting a giant snake and we're climbing up pyramids and stuff, I'm like, I'm all in. I am all 100% in. You're gonna see the birth of the Assassins group. I can't wait.
When is it? Does this have a set date?
October 27th.
Oh, that was a specific, quick response.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's exactly. I was hoping for fall of 2017, but you nailed it. Thank you. I'll get that for my daughter for Christmas. That's awesome.
Do you know what sucks about October? We're also getting the Assassin's Creed game. We're getting what else comes out that week? Super Mario, and we're getting something else that day as well.
It's a PS4 title. I can't remember right now.
Is it Wolfenstein? No, Wolfenstein is next year. No, it's this year. Wolfenstein is this year. I think Wolfenstein is that day as well.
Oh, Wolfenstein is this year?
Yeah, it's that day too. Yeah, it's October 27th.
What about no? Far Cry comes out next year.
February of next year. And
Oh.
Evil Within comes out like a week before that.
Okay. Then
I don't want to go off on a tangent, but a lot of books are coming out in that time frame too.
Yeah.
That's going to be a dangerous time period.
Yeah.
A box set drops in October.
Oh yeah.
The Akira box set is October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think October 17th or so on Amazon.
Oh, god damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
Amazon had it for 100.
Yeah.
Plus the two statues, Jess. The Zatanna one and the Wonder Woman.
I think I pre-ordered that Zatanna, right? We both did.
I had to cancel it because I don't know if I want the sideshow one or the cheaper one.
Yeah.
So I'm still thinking which one to get.
Which one was the Wonder Woman? I forget now. I'm narrowing it down to a couple that I want.
It was the Frank Cho Designs art variant or something.
What is that? Oh, I want the one that really looks a lot like Gal Gadot.
Oh, that one is from, I think it's Kotobukiya Artifacts something. I'm just spitballing here. I don't know, but Kotobukiya. Let's go with that.
Okay, I think I want one that really looks like Gal. And then I'll have like 7 Wonder Woman statues, which I think is enough.
Which, yeah, you get your own Justice League of Wonder Women.
I'm smelling probation pie producing.
Yeah, I know. I've created a ton of problems for future Jess.
The keyword being future Jess.
Yeah.
Current Jess doesn't have to worry about that.
Current Jess is in a good mood. Future Jess is fucked.
Oh my god. You know what was surprising that I really wanted to see the new Red Dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't
Nothing.
see it? Nothing on
There was
it?
nothing on the new Red Dead.
They
It didn't
delayed it.
show up. Yeah, they delayed it. It was supposed to come out this year, which apparently people were saying that, like, people that worked in the game industry and stuff like that, they were saying, oh, thank God. Because when Red Dead comes out and that just eclipses, a Rockstar game comes out, it eclipses everything else.
Mm. I played the first Red Dead and I really liked it.
Did you finish it?
I did, yeah.
How about that ending? Ugh.
That was on the, I think that was like on the original Xbox or something, wasn't it?
Oh, you're going back.
Red
The
Dead
first-
Revolver.
Oh, it might, yeah, I'm thinking of Red Dead Revolver.
Oh, wow. Revolver was good, though.
Yeah, that's what I played.
Wolfenstein 2. And we thought about Assassin's Creed. So many video games coming out this year. But that was, okay. $500 for this new Xbox console. Anybody biting?
Nope.
No.
Not
Can't
even
do
for the 4K.
No, I mean we still play cell phone games. We don't need 4K gaming. I'm sorry, shots fired.
Triggered.
Matt, you're not biting?
No, I don't even have an Xbox One right now. I don't see the need to upgrade. Most of the exclusive games I like are on Sony, and that price is it's too much for a launch console. I wouldn't pay that much.
Now, are you in the market to upgrade to 4K HDR anytime soon?
Not anytime soon, but if I do, I'll probably get a Pro. I don't have a Pro yet, so I don't have I get a PS4 Pro.
Okay. What about you, Gio? Are you in the market to upgrade anytime soon?
Nah, I'm good. I'm a simple man.
With simple taste.
Yeah.
Jess, will you ever take the plunge to 4K?
I did. I got a PS4 Pro.
Oh.
I'm talking about the TV.
I have a 4K TV. Yeah.
Double O.
That's why I got the PS4 Pro.
Interesting.
Like a boss.
I took the plunge a few months ago, and I went 4K HDR, which we have the Welsh bastard Ryan Sace to thank for that one because he kind of talked me into it. He was talking about 4K because we chat a lot about video games and stuff like that. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going 4K. There's this, and this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna future-proof my living room. 3 weeks later, I'm like, oh my god, that credit card statement came in. But I took the plunge, 4K, HDR, the whole 9 yards, surround sound, yada, yada, yada. I'm not buying.
Plus, there's no exclusives. It's just the same machine, just 4K gaming. That's it. I'm like, if you would have announced some cool things for it, then maybe, but it's just way too much of an investment for pretty much the same exact console. Just, hey, 4K gaming.
Yeah, I didn't have a PS4 before, so it just made sense for me to get the Pro.
Right. You were somebody that you didn't have anything, but I have an Xbox One S. I have the PS4 Pro. I don't see a need for me to upgrade, especially at that price.
Yeah.
$400, I would have considered it. It would have come across, maybe if I was like at Best Buy or something like that, an impulse, and I'm like, oh, okay, games will look a little bit better or whatever. But $500, man, that's pushing it for me. That's a bit too much for my budget at the moment.
So you've got an Xbox One S, and now there's an Xbox One X?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
abbreviated is just Xbox. Great move, Microsoft.
Yeah. I think Ryan Sace, I chatted with him a bit before he had a bad migraine. Before he finally succumbed to it, he said that he thinks parents are going to get all screwed up going in asking for an S and ending up with an X, or it's just they sound too much alike, and they're only, the letters sound too much alike, and parents are going to get screwed up. So I don't know what you think about that theory, but he says he sees angry parents around Christmas time getting the wrong console.
Oh yeah, I've worked in retail before, and I've seen it happen where parents will buy, they'll buy a PlayStation, or they'll buy the wrong console for their kid. Oh, well, my kid wanted this. Why didn't I know about this? I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And now we've got.
Suck.
Here's the thing. Now we've got the Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox One S, and Xbox One X. Damn, I almost had a hard time actually saying that shit. That's easy to mix up. That is not enough of a differentiation for somebody who is, let's say, you've got a parent, they really don't know much about video games, it's Christmas time, their kid says, hey, I want an Xbox One. They're going to go into the store, they're going to see Xbox One S, Xbox One X. Which one do you think they're going to go for? A $250 console or a $500 console?
Yeah. That's
a cheaper one.
Yeah.
If I was a parent, I'd be like, all right, I'm obviously getting my kid a cheaper one. Then little Timmy or little whatever his name is opens it up on Christmas Day and is like, fuck, this isn't what I wanted.
Well, I can promise you, Jess Jr.'s not getting an Xbox One X for Christmas. That's for sure.
It's a horrible name.
It is. I honestly think they should have stuck with Scorpio. It
Yeah.
differentiates it enough. That's what we've been calling it for the past 2-3 years. Call it Scorpio. It's a badass name, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the box itself kind of looks like a PlayStation 4.
It's a PS2. I'd go for
Or like
that.
Yeah.
I think overall I am the market. I would say that I'm the target demographic for this type of console because I like to have the newest, the nicest, the shiniest things when it comes to like TVs and stuff like that. And I'm not biting on it.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know what that says. And apparently neither are you guys. Anybody have $500 here to spare? In November,
That's not,
right?
that's not even including games either though, or tax. So like, I mean, it's going to be at least what, $600 if you buy just one game, and if you want another controller.
Hold on, let me get a power
or something. That's yeah, that's too much.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a stumble for Microsoft on that.
Yeah.
So, Gio, would you how fast would you jump on an Aquaman game that was any good?
Like I would pre-order that shit right now. I would take back everything I said, and I would just if they said, you know what, Aquaman's going to be an Xbox One X exclusive. I'm sorry, I'm there.
Okay.
If it was in humans, Gio would buy it right now.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah, definitely.
But here's the thing about when you make the jump to 4K, and a lot of people I don't think realize this as well. Because I'm not sure if it was you, Matt, or if it was Gio that asked me and Ryan about it in the past. When you make the jump to 4K and you have a receiver, you need to replace your receiver if it is not a recent receiver. The reason behind that is because the receiver will not send the 4K image out. I believe that's the term. So when I made the jump to 4K, I had to buy a new receiver. That's an extra $200 there. Somebody who's going out and buying an Xbox One X, they think, cool, I'm future-proofing myself. I don't need a new TV, whatever, it'll run 4K. Because there are people out there that are like that. They don't understand what they're buying or what it goes into their purchase or anything like that. They just go out there and buy it and think that they'll be getting 4K, they'll be getting HDR that works. So you're going to need to buy a new receiver if you have a surround sound system and if you want to use that. If you buy a 4K TV, you have to make sure your TV has HDR because HDR is going to become the standard. If you want to go the extra mile, you have to make sure that the TV has Dolby Vision, which is an OLED thing right now. It's a giant mess right now, and I just think the common man does not have any interest or any need into jumping into 4K.
That'd be like a $2,000 investment to play 4K gaming for the first time.
It's an easy $2,000 to $3,000 investment
Yeah.
for most people, yeah. Unless you can find some ridiculously good deal, then yeah.
It's like you still see. I still get a kick out of people saying, "Oh, DVDs are still selling." Well, yeah, because the common man doesn't give a shit about HD. They just want to watch the damn movie. So DVDs continue to sell. They've been predicting that DVDs are going to die ages ago.
Hey, VHS is coming back. It is. It is. People like VHS copies.
Actually, the VHS copies are dying because the magnetic strip on it is wearing off. Yeah. So they're trying to preserve all the tapes they can in like vaults and stuff. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of VHS movies that have never been put on DVD or Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. And there's a huge collector's market for VHS.
I still have a bunch of VHS movies.
You never know. Something might be worth something, Jess.
Well, I want to get them transferred to DVD or something so I can watch them again. Because that's one thing about trying to port a VCR through your new 4K TV. It doesn't work really at all. I mean, I tried plugging a VCR into the 4K thing through the component things, and it's like a little teeny window to watch your videotape. So you need to have like a dedicated TV that's hooked up, an old TV that's hooked up to a VCR if you want to watch any of those kind of movies. You can't watch them on the new TVs.
If it's a 90s VHS, I think we can get some people in the chat to buy them.
The only VHS tape that I want, and this is just playing on my nostalgia, is I want a VHS copy of Face Off.
Ooh.
Face Off was great.
Face Off is a classic. Everybody here has seen Face Off, right?
Yeah.
I for some reason, I just want a VHS copy of that. Because I remember I actually wore out, my parents didn't give a shit what I watched. I actually wore out a copy of my dad's copy of Face Off when I was like 6 years old, watching that.
Wow.
6 years old when you were watching that?
Dude, I saw The Exorcist at 4.
You're a twisted individual.
My parents did not. Surprisingly enough, I came out okay.
We'll be the judges of that.
Yeah, my parents didn't really like. They didn't put too many restrictions on what I watched. As long as it wasn't porn, I pretty much watched it.
Gio, was that 90s VCR a reference to Gabe?
Maybe.
I totally picked up on that.
So that was about it. Unless you guys want to talk about Anthem, which was the big Microsoft game. No?
Good.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Destiny. It kind of looks like Destiny to me.
What did I say earlier? It was so Iron Man, Destiny, and Mass Effect rolled into one.
Which is a pretty apt description.
Like, it looks pretty, but I'm just not that interested in it.
Nobody here a Destiny player? Big on Destiny, anybody?
Never played it.
I played the first one, but I got bored by it. I don't know. Not my thing.
So, Matt, when do you think you're going to get the Switch? Like around Christmas time?
Yeah, if they're available, then I would like to.
Yeah.
I've been hearing they're going to have shortages all year though.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to end up being next year.
Oh, really? Oh, if they have shortages, maybe the next time Luis sees one, I should get it and then just hold on to it till the end of the year when I actually finish Last of Us.
Let me know. I'll do that next time I see it, dude.
Okay.
Yeah. I almost pulled the trigger for you the other day.
I know. It was a close one.
But that's been Nintendo's strategy for a while, though, since the Wii days, where there's low amounts but high demand. Do they always sell out?
Which is silly.
Yes.
I mean, you want your fans to get the thing, so they buy more stuff. Don't deprive them by doing low stock or whatever. Just get the damn thing out, and oh, we're gonna deprive ourselves of people spending $300 on a machine. No, just pump those suckers out and let them play them damn games.
Another video game topics? You guys, Overwatch just ended the yearly event.
Yeah, that's my shit, son.
Who scored big? Which one of you guys scored big?
I got nothing. I just only got the Tracer skin.
I heard a lot of people complaining that they weren't getting skins.
I got a few, but it took a while. It took a lot of boxes.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people were grinding over this event, more so than usual, to get skins out of this.
Yep. I wanted the. Yep. No, I was just gonna say I wanted the Genji skin, but nah. Anyway,
that's what I was gonna ask. What were you guys hoping to pull?
I wanted Symmetra, Genji, and Tracer, and I got none of those.
I only got Tracer. I wanted Genji and what's her face, Farah, but you know what? Whatever. I wasn't gonna spend any money on it because I did for the Halloween event. I actually spent like $5 on loot boxes, which is a stupid thing. But you know what? I wanted Witch Mercy, and I got her. So yay me.
Can you only play Overwatch online?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jess has never played Overwatch before. You guys should guide him one day through the game.
Yes.
I do that.
Yeah. Map.
It's the only online multiplayer I play. I normally hate FPS shooters, especially online, but because it's like strategy based, I enjoy the shit out of it.
There's something about Overwatch where it's super accessible, but at the same time, there is a degree of complexity to it once you start diving more into the nitty gritty of it. I love it because it's so accessible, and it's not like where I jump in Call of Duty, I get my ass beat by Slapnut69. Right when I jump into the match, I just get shot in the head. I'm like, well, this isn't fun to me.
So how's Overwatch different?
I don't know how to explain.
It's class and team based more than like your normal Call of Duty game.
Yep.
So like if you have more like you have a person who's dedicated just to heal, like for defense based, and it's all objective based. But if you like escort the payload or capture the location, that's the whole game pretty much.
So could the three of you go online, form a team, and who are you battling? Other people?
Yeah, it's 6-on-6.
Oh, so you got to get six. So you guys would have to get 3 other players and form a team, and then get some other team, and you've got some kind of strategy that you have to figure out before you go into battle.
I mean, you can chat online with microphones and stuff. And that because I hate the toxicity of people just bad mouthing you. I don't really care for that stuff. I just play it, and usually you get a sense of what people are going to do, where they're going. You get like pre-rendered commands where you say like thank you or hello and stuff like that. So I'm fine with that. But I do know if you communicate with other people, it's a lot better, and you can actually get more wins in that way.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't dig. The toxicity is what I've always avoided, just because I'm not interested in bringing that into my life.
But
that's why I've never played online.
Here's a big but. We do have an Omni Watchers chat thing. So if you want the best damn Overwatch players in the world, you're maybe not going to find them there, but we're good anyways.
Well, I'd be more about having fun than anything else. So I'd want to play with people I already knew. I don't care if it's good or not.
That's all we do.
Yeah, it's just for fun. I really don't give a crap about competitive play and all that stuff. I just play for fun. The characters are really diverse. There's something for everybody. It's very comic booky, the way it's being presented and the lore in the game, and everything's so interesting, and it feels like you're reading a comic book or watching an anime or stuff like that. It doesn't feel like your Call of Duty or whatever, where it's just too realistic for my taste. I prefer the more fantasy approach and that kind of stuff. So that's why I recommend it for everybody. I hate FPSs, but I love Overwatch. It's great.
So I could be a dedicated healer. All I would do is run around and heal people as they're wounded?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mercy.
That sounds like something I'd like to do.
Those are the support classes, and I usually tend to play support. I like helping people do stuff. So,
yeah, let you guys shoot other people, and I could just run around and heal you. That sounds like my kind of game.
So, who do you play? Or do you guys usually play?
Go first. I tend to use Tracer. Matt, what do I use? I forget.
Use Pharah. Use Pharah quite a bit.
Pharah, Tracer, Mercy, and usually I'll play Ana or Symmetra. I'll switch around those.
And those guys all have different abilities?
Yeah, everybody's completely different.
Uh-huh.
You got your Captain America type characters. You got your Flash type characters. There's this huge gorilla, which is cool, Winston. You've got characters like Torbjorn with his turrets. Every single character does something completely different, and that's why I think people love the game so much. It's so diverse. You got gay and lesbian characters. You've got international characters. It's a game for everybody, in my opinion.
I think
autistic characters too.
Yeah.
What's that? Autistic characters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you would really dig it, Jess, if you really got into it. Like these guys, you guys play almost every single night, right?
Yeah.
When there's an event more than normal, but yeah, we play quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually like 3 times a week or something like that, just to keep the skills going.
Yeah, you guys play quite a lot. It's like Roadhog is my guy. I love playing Roadhog. I can never pronounce it. Wow. Torbjorn. I can never pronounce the guy's name.
Yep.
Those are my guys. And Nick just joined us.
Who invited this guy?
Ah.
Bitch, what are you doing here?
You guys were talking about artistic characters?
Artistic? Yeah, they go in and they draw a lot.
That makes more sense. A lot more sense.
So
How's
Nick,
everybody doing?
good, man. What round you got McGregor losing? I say it'll go. I think it'll go.
I'll give him 2.
You give him 2. I think it's going all the way. Honestly, points.
No. Yeah, you're right. I think that's what really happened, just because money, right?
Yeah. Right.
It's a fake.
Floyd's gonna take a dive.
It's a fixed fight, anyways. But I think it'll be great. I just don't want to pay $200 for a damn pay-per-view, to be honest.
You know you will.
No, I won't. I really won't, though.
The best was when I was chatting with Matt and I said, "Where'd Nick go? Why isn't he in the group anymore?" Matt made a mistake and he said he had to take time off for laugh school instead of law school. I said, "Oh, he's going to laugh school?"
That feels right. That feels right. That's one way to call it. What are we talking about now?
You.
Nick
Me?
left. For those
Yeah, you.
who don't know, Nick left the Facebook group, and it was a very somber moment for a lot of us.
We were in mourning.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys found a way to get through it.
It was
Boys to Men may have been played at once
Just once?
or
Poor
twice.
Shan. Okay, that's better.
It was actually a brilliant move on your part because you left on Good Friday, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's gonna be back on Sunday." That's the most
Yeah. That's what we thought it was.
I kind of wish you pulled it off. I really do.
No, I don't think McGregor would have let me back in. He was on to me. He was on to me, and I had to play the long game. I was going to wait a whole year, but I figured that joke would be lost on a lot of people.
Come back and everybody.
Who's Nick?
Come back and nobody's there. Like, who the fuck is this?
Exactly. It'd just be me.
Riley's not even the moderator of the group. Somebody else has got it.
Up is down, down is right.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, we
20 new dens.
That's probably the most likely thing, is there'd be 20 new dens for sure.
at the rate we're going, it's gonna happen.
I love your tag, by the way.
Me?
Yeah.
Well,
Wants to get a haircut with Jess.
okay. So I'm jealous because Riley got a haircut with Jess, and I'm still waiting to experience that moment with him.
I think it's because you need the hair first.
No, come on, just take it to it.
That's true. That's true.
Jess, have you ever
Just
gone? Oh no, hell no, no. It's not a pretty sight. It's.
I want you to rock a shoulder length, but like none of this.
That's exactly what would happen if there's nothing here, and it would just be. It would just be
Lady killer.
oh no.
What were you gonna say? Hardcover?
Have you ever gotten a good shave at a barber?
Have I?
Yeah, the razor.
With a straight razor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Is it? I've always wanted to do it, but I've seen way too many mob movies where I'm afraid they'll just like lighten me up.
No, you don't have to shave for like 3 days. It's such a great shave.
Is it? Oh wow.
Yeah. I've gotten a couple of really, really good. You got to make sure it's a straight razor though, because I've gone in for a shave and they're like, "Oh no, the 5-edge regular old, Gillette blade is the best because it's got 5 blades." And I'm like, "Dude, I came in here for a straight razor shave, and I could give myself that shave with a Gillette 5-blade razor. I don't. Just give me the straight razor."
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure, and yeah, it does get a little dicey when he's down around your throat and he's up near your ear. You start thinking about Goodfellas or some Al Capone movie or something. But yeah.
See, Goodfellas is my mob movie, so instantly I flash back to that scene with the
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, it's an amazing shave because you get the hot towel on the face and it stays there for a while.
Oh my god.
We have way too many
It's a
messages.
party.
Damn.
We did it.
I thought Gabe said he wanted to be naked in this.
He's working on it.
Jess, how does it feel to be the minority?
To be what?
To be the minority right now.
I
We
am
gotta-
a minority.
We got an echo going.
Somebody needs to
Yeah,
mute
that's
their
your-
YouTube.
You need to mute your YouTube.
Mute the thing.
Gabe, did you mute YouTube? Would you come in here just to fuck us up? Mute your YouTube.
So,
He came to troll, man.
it's sabotage.
I've always wanted to do it, but I've seen way too many mob movies. where I'm afraid
He's behind, so he's gonna catch up to all of us.
you don't have to shave for like 3
So we're just gonna watch him staring at us like that
Yeah.
as he catches with the
But
echo.
he doesn't know he's on camera.
Oh, let's hope so. Let's hope. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
Hey, Gabe. Gabe. Whoop. See, I told you. He's here just to mess us up and then leave.
So he literally just showed up to do that
Yeah.
and dropped.
Yeah.
That's actually a cool move.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
Failure.
I messed
Yeah,
up.
I'll have you know, Nick. I had a boy who would Photoshop a picture of Jesus Christ onto you, just when you came back on that Sunday.
Look here. Let me see if I can get it in here. Because we can still do this.
The joke is it's gone, man. It would have been great.
Do it next year.
Get your head under that light behind you, and it'll look like a halo. Now do it.
There we go.
There you go.
There's the halo.
Let me wait. Here we go. Oh, here he comes again. Prepare your headphones.
He muted himself now.
Oh, I am. From the waist down.
Gabe,
There he is.
Mute everything.
Mute everything.
Gabe, can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
There he is.
Hello?
Just blink twice if you're in trouble. What is going on?
It's National Bourbon Day. Maybe he's been drinking.
This is quality television. By television, I mean the internet.
Anyway,
I
Nick,
don't know how to recover from that.
did you
This
pay
is awesome. Gabe's not going to say anything. He's just going to stare at us all night. This is great.
He's going to pantomime his answers.
Nick, did you see anything from E3 that you enjoyed, man? Or anything you're looking forward to?
E3, probably most of Nintendo, as I only have a Switch.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mario for sure looks great. I'm gonna grab Splatoon. I think the biggest thing for me was the RPG Pokemon. I was super excited about that. I just want to see more, hear more, but we got nothing. So I'm just gonna wait it out for more stuff. But I'm pretty excited about it.
Have you finished Zelda already?
No, but that's because I tend to take like a sandbox or open world game to the extreme, where I literally will just do nothing forever and have a great time and then put it down. I mean, it's gonna take me probably 7 years to finish it anyways. Because it gets super distracted by anything and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot to do in that game, right?
Yeah, but I love it, and that's how I get my money's worth. So I mean, it's $50, $60, and I'm gonna play it for probably a year easily, just like off and on. So I really dig it. I know the DLC's out, or is going to be out, or is out?
It's going to be out in... What was the date? They gave a release date for it, I'm pretty sure.
Gio, what's the date?
Do you think Gabe knows?
Well, which one? Which one are we talking about?
The DLC for Zelda.
I don't know. I think December.
Oh, okay. I don't know that I'm that interested in it, to be honest. I'd probably move on to Mario by then, because it's coming out Christmas, I think.
October.
Oh, that's not Christmas. What?
I think
Heathens.
it is in Puerto Rico, I think.
Every day it's Christmas if you think hard enough.
Is that, yeah. If you drink hard enough, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I don't really think I was that interested in much. Just because I don't have a console to play it on.
Yeah. It's about the same. Have you? But you've never played Witcher 3, right?
A little bit. My brother is pretty PC savvy, so I played it on there for a little bit. I mean, that was insane too.
Yeah.
It seems like another one that I would just waste my life on.
Yeah, Witcher 3 took me 2 years to finish.
See, that would be me just doing the stupid shit and like chasing some random thing that I saw. Stalking deer.
Yeah, I've chased a chicken across the map.
Yeah, see, that would be me. I would just be chasing it for hours, thinking this is fun, and then I'd be like, I have responsibilities and things. I can't be doing this, and then I put it down.
Yeah, you got to go to laugh school.
Yeah, I wish, man. It'd probably be a lot more fun.
Is laugh school just like clown college? Which
Yeah.
I just found out is a thing the other day.
It's actually clown college or laugh school?
Clown college.
You didn't know that was a real thing?
No, I didn't know that was a real thing.
Yeah, that's what I got my degree in. It's the only school that accepted me.
I didn't know clown college is a thing because it's a good thing I didn't know because high school me would have totally gone to clown college.
Oh, so you could rock some more fun pants?
Yeah.
Oh, nice callback, Jess.
Nice.
Right, look at that. He's getting good at this.
He is getting good at it. He's really good at it. But Matt, you played Witcher, right?
Not very much. I own it. I have this bad habit of buying games and then like starting them and then starting a new one, and so
Same.
it's in my to play pile.
Let me tell you a little bit about this Matt Miranda guy here.
Yeah, dish on the dirt.
Oh man, if you want to know the amount of games he has that are literally just piled on the floor with every intent to play, it's too much. It's almost as many books. It's almost as much as the books that he has that are just literally on the floor, not being read, not being played. It makes me so depressed. It really does.
I don't believe it.
Don't believe it. At least right behind you, I can see the stack. Go play Witcher right now while we're on the stream.
Just do it. Yeah. I mean, that's about it.
Is that for PS4 or Xbox?
Why is he shirtless?
Gabe's naked.
Wait.
Naked and silent.
What has happened to this?
No, I can hear now. I can hear now.
There he is. It was probably the shirt that was all, shirt was messing up the connection.
Yeah, I had to take the shirt off to get my internet to work right.
Look, there you go. Got
It's
a wine and
probably like
dine.
120 in Vegas right now.
Damn.
Shit, really?
No, I'm just guessing.
No, I think it probably is.
No one's supposed to live there.
It's 105 earlier when I was out there barbecuing on my
You
grill.
were barbecuing in 105-degree weather.
Like
And then
the
he
mouse.
wonders why he can't get his sound to work.
Wait,
It's because his brain has melted.
Were you wearing all black as well?
yeah, and I was out there snorting Ajax and stuff too.
Snorting Ajax.
Oh my God.
I feel like you had gloves on or like mittens, like what I'll call kitchen mittens. I don't know what to call them. Yeah.
Yeah, Gabe rocks the pair of barbecue mittens like nobody else.
Which is what they should be marketed as, by the way. Not like gloves or something manly like that. Mittens.
Something manly, yeah, like mittens or.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Well, everybody's on the chat. Is there anybody left in YouTube? Or are we down to like one viewer?
No, we've actually kept it pretty solid at 23 so far.
What,
Not
it's
bad.
wow.
Just us.
It feels like everybody's in on the Omnibros thing right now.
Yeah, it feels
They're,
like
they are enjoying this train wreck of a hangout.
They are.
Jeez, Gio.
To be
All
fair, I feel like it was my fault, and I feel like it was actually Hardcover's fault for letting me come on. So
That's fine. Don't worry about it, man.
Come on, Nick.
Yeah, to tell hardcover to tell you to get.
that
True.
is the craziest train of all things ever.
Which actually was Matt that said you should get Nick on.
It was. I was tipping you out in the Omnibros chat and
And
the
I got
Omniwatchers
no
chat.
money for this. Come on, agent? What's up?
Yeah, you're still an intern.
That hurts my soul so much. Oh man.
Didn't
Sorry.
you say Jess said he was like you were his secretary or something like that a few weeks ago?
I don't know if I got. Is that a promotion or a demotion? I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure at this point.
I don't know.
You get paid, but we can't talk about what you get paid in live on the air. We'd lose
Or
all
four,
viewers.
really.
We'd lose all viewers if they found out how you get paid.
Yeah.
It has something to do with a shirtless Gabe.
It should be noted that after Gabe went shirtless, we got 3 more viewers.
Nice.
I'm gonna do this every time now.
It's actually just me from 3 separate computers now. I just want to get all the angles in.
Gabe is a bitch magnet.
This is the not safe for work version of Omnibros.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Oh, that's a nice thing.
going strong until the shirt came off.
Now at the party.
Gabe, any video games you're excited for as I try to steer this train off of its course?
I don't think he heard you.
I don't
You might
think-
need to take his pants off next.
Do you have like a coat hanger on top of his computer trying to get better Wi-Fi?
No, man, I just throw it around my head like a helicopter.
There you go.
Man, you're all tatted up.
National Bourbon Day.
Yeah.
Pretty tatted up.
Does everybody have tattoos in this chat? Or
I
does
do.
anybody have a tattoo? You do, Nick?
What?
Do you have a tattoo?
Not that I can show here.
It's the not safe for work version. Go ahead and drop trowel.
Is it just a black line to make it look bigger?
I'm sure we'll edit it after, right?
Wink, wink.
No, I actually don't have any tattoos. Pretty straight edge.
Gio, tattoos?
No, I'm a wuss.
Matt?
No, none.
Wow. Jess?
All right. I'm not
Oh,
for
no.
everybody.
Wow, me and Gabe are the only ones with tattoos.
There's nobody else. The only one I would ever get is on my shins, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
What?
What would you get?
Von flu choke.
That doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Okay.
That's a little scary. I might have to call the cops on that one.
Maybe I'll get a tramp stamp.
There you go.
I have one.
Do you really? We're gonna have to see it now.
Yeah, show us.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Really?
You better,
Oh, you're daring him to show us?
you better say
Oh.
Rob Liefeld.
Wow.
Wow.
What's it
Wait,
say?
talk so we can see it. Rob
Wait,
Liefeld.
don't,
Oh, I got to talk, right? Yeah, okay.
wait, hold it.
Barcode?
Is it a barcode?
Yeah, it's a barcode.
Is that like an alias thing or what?
He's a real big fan of the
I
Hitman
can't
video.
tell you what the numbers are.
It's a secret life we're not aware of.
Yeah, I guess so. They have to scan him back when he comes back for the night.
That's how I get over the border.
Oh, God.
wow.
You've taken a sharp turn to nowhere. Tune in next time, guys.
So, video games.
Okay, so Gabe, what are you excited about from E3? Gabe, answer yes or no.
Oh, we lost him.
I don't commit.
Maybe.
Say something about a video game. Do you play video games?
Yeah. I worked at a Sony PlayStation for like 8 years.
What? Go on.
Yeah, from like right when the PSP first launched, the original PSP. I used to work at their call center here in Las Vegas.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited for anything coming out of E3?
Battle Chasers.
What is that?
That's the Joe Matt.
The Joe Matter game, or Joe Matter comic is a video game now.
Huh.
And it's badass. It looks just like his artwork. Like he drew it, it looks like. So it's pretty cool.
Looks pretty good. Yep.
All the Nintendo stuff is cool. Of course, like Metroid. But I have a really bad feeling the way they fuck around Metroid is we'll never see it. All we got was just just a screenshot, and that is it.
You think it'll never come out?
I have a feeling about that because that shit happens all the time.
That's true. All right. I don't think there's pretty much anything else unless you guys want to take questions or something. Shirtless Bear Fighter. Isn't that a comic right now?
If it's
think
not,
so.
it should
Yeah, that's
be.
a comment.
If it's not, it should be. You should start getting game.
Or is it saying I had to fight Matt?
That's a different kind of bear, my friend.
Oh, okay.
Here's manufactured. Da, da, da. I don't think we're getting any comments. I think this is a good place to kind of almost end this show unless we start getting comments. Shirtless Game Fighter. I like it. Somebody should write that.
Oh yeah, we can't forget about the new channel, right?
Oh yeah,
Talk about that.
talk about that.
Yeah. Well, Gabe, Gio, you guys know more about it than I do.
Oh, you want to go for it, Gabe, or should I?
Yeah, no, I'll talk about it. So for the longest time, we've been batting around an idea for like an Omnibros kind of network, kind of a way to kind of keep all of us connected and together on YouTube. And then we came up with an idea to branch off the Omnibros show onto its own channel. And the idea behind that was so that every week it's always like, is it going to be Luis or is it going to be Riley? Like, who's going to host the show? And sometimes Riley's sick, sometimes Luis is sick or going through things like everybody does, and you can't make it. So it becomes like a big battle of trying to figure out who's going to host the show, who's going to be on, how it's going to happen. And at the same time, we've also been thinking about trying to get comic book creators and guests and things like that on the show. And that's really hard to do when you're like, hey, do you want to be on our show called the Omnibros? And the show was split up between like 2 different channels. So an idea to kind of situate everything into one, I made a straight out just Omnibros live channel. So that's going to be the main channel for the weekly shows. So Luis and Riley, Jess, myself, and Gio are all going to still have our normal channels, but for the big live shows, it's going to have its own separate channel. So that way, it's almost like a super group. It's like Audio Slave.
We're like
Everybody comes together. You know, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, and all that kind of stuff is what that is.
It's like Voltron coming together.
There you go.
yeah, exactly. And Jess forms the head. So
Exactly.
This
so
will
that's
be
the
right
idea.
here. This will be the head
That's
right
exactly-
there.
As long as I'm not the leg.
When does
Luis
that
will be the
launch?
middle leg. There's 6 of us.
Yeah, that's a good question. When does it launch? Will we be
Yeah,
ready
when
for
are we
next
planning?
week?
When are we planning to launch this?
Yeah, it's going to be next week. We were going to do it this week, but
Instead, you guys
I
did
still need to upload all the other episodes. Because this would have been a great, shirtless first episode for, the new channel. But no, it'll be next week. So next Wednesday is going to start the Omnibros show itself on the Omnibros channel.
Next,
everybody should
next
subscribe.
Thursday?
Next Thursday, or whenever you guys decide to do the next show, who knows?
Yeah.
If it's created already, you might want to shoot it down in the
Yeah,
link.
I'm
People
gonna
could
log into
click on and
the phone.
subscribe already.
Yeah.
Put it in here.
I was gonna say, for those of you that, because we have gained new subscribers as we went along and stuff like that. Some of you have probably been wondering, well, where are some of the first episodes, or where are like some of the Riley episodes because you're on my channel, or where are some of the hardcover episodes because you're on Riley's channel. This will all be consolidated. Gabe has been uploading every single episode from the very first episode all the way through, from before we even called this the Omnibros Live.
Nice.
Which, who was it that came up? Was that you, Nick, that came up with Omnibros? Somebody came
Probably
up
not.
with somebody.
We're given credit. I'll take it. But
No, because somebody in the chat, like somebody in the Facebook group, we put it out. What do you want to call this? And somebody said Omnibros, and it stuck.
Oh, it wasn't called Omnibros from the very first time
No,
we were on?
No, the very first time was me and Riley that we just decided to do like a weekly live stream thing, and then you came in the second episode, Jess,
Right.
and then after that we put in a request. Was it the third episode?
Yeah, I've been going through all the episodes, so yeah, it was the third. The third episode is Jess's first appearance, so it's an important episode.
Ooh, so it's highly collectible. My first
Yeah.
appearance.
It is. I'm gonna see.
Sign it.
Show historian.
Get me CG Seed.
I remember I think the first name you guys went with was damn, what was it? It was Two Guys, One Book. I don't remember.
It was a terrible name.
Yeah.
What was it, Gabe? You
It was
know?
just Thursday night stream.
Was it?
That'll be
Yeah.
me. That'll be me tonight at 3 a.m. Thursday night stream.
You talking about Keen?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get it? Because he's old.
That's right. I am. You whippersnapper.
Wait. Does that make me old?
Yeah.
That makes you a man.
Okay.
Ouch.
IP sitting down.
No way.
We're admitting a lot of things on here tonight.
Yeah.
So next Thursday it'll be Omnibros live on the Omnibros channel.
We
Right.
need
Yeah,
people
so,
to.
I already commented in the chat under the Omnibros account, so everybody can hit that up and subscribe. If you're watching this on a replay, I'll
You
have
can't do
Luis
that.
put in the description and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So starting next week, if you don't see an Omnibros on this channel or on Riley's channel, it's because it's on the new channel.
And what's
So-
code up in the Omnibros group or the Omnibus Collective group and everything like that too. So
Yeah.
everybody get a chance to subscribe and not miss out on next week's show.
Because it's going to be our best show ever.
Do you guys know what the
It's the
topic
season.
is?
We just thought about this an hour before we started this show.
I
Yeah.
think it was like 20
5
minutes.
Started.
Let's try not to try too hard, guys.
Yeah. No, we were
So-
batting ideas around up till minute 3.
Basically, this is the season finale. So next week we're getting season 2 of Omnibros.
I like it.
We're almost coming up to the year.
I mean, one of us has got to get pregnant then.
For the cliffhanger?
Not it. I don't know who that was. It was either Matt or.
I'm not. No, don't put that on me right now.
Gabe, you're halfway there.
I already got 2. I don't need another one. I'm getting a vasectomy.
What?
Oh, we should broadcast that live.
Live stream
God.
that, please.
Omni
Please.
stick on.
The Omni stick.
So are you broadcasting from the Omnibros channel right now?
No, this is my channel, but on my phone, I logged into the Omnibros channel, and
Oh, okay.
so I'm in there that way. Or the channel is in the chat, so the chat, you guys in the chat can go there and subscribe now, and all that kind of cool stuff that you guys do on YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with a big topic for our first launch of the new channel. So I say we'll figure it out 30 seconds before it launches.
More than
Yep.
likely.
I think it'll change in the middle of the show.
I mean, that's like a classic go-to move of this show.
It's kind of what we've done here.
Yeah.
Anything coming out next week? As far as there's nothing coming out like movies, right? No.
Baby Driver, I think, or is that, maybe that's the week
I think-
after.
I think next week is the next Jack Kirby Fantastic Four Artist Edition. I think is next week.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
I can't afford it.
Yeah, I'm on lockdown.
Probation pie.
If I get anything more, I will totally be on probation.
What happened? Did a big box become discovered, or?
A succession of boxes came in.
What did you get, or what messed you up so terribly?
I I created problems for future Jess, but they were only like 1 week away, and I couldn't come up with any kind of good excuse. So
Is
three
it-
boxes, big boxes, came in a row, and I didn't get put on probation, but I'm on notice.
You got one of those. Got one of those
First-
looks.
Yeah, I got my first pip.
Use the John Hahn, was it John Hahn protocol or whatever it was?
I'm saving that for a statue.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's you can only use that sparingly
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It needs to be for something big.
because no one will believe anybody loves you that much. Really.
Wow, this John Hahn guy, he's sending him a whole bunch of shit lately.
Yeah. 12 of my friends bought me all 3 of these sideshow statues, sweetie.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god.
I mean, those boxes are huge, aren't they? You have 3. That's like your whole door.
Well, those are coming in, fortunately, at the end of the year. So
Okay. What do you have? coming
what do
up?
I have coming in? Wonder Woman.
Nice.
What else do I have coming in? Wonder Woman,
4, didn't you, Jeff?
Zatanna?
Lady Thor, Jane Foster, rather, and Zatanna. Yeah.
Dude, Jane Foster Thor. Spoilers. That thing was so great.
Oh yeah, it looks fantastic.
I'm going to sneak all those statues in like Shawshank Redemption.
Through the sewer.
One piece at a time in their pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
the
so-
That's what you do. You hide it behind a hollowed out portion of your wall and you put a poster over. And then when your wife leaves, you take it down and you just look at it.
Right.
And you put it back up when she comes back.
Pull out more pieces.
Yeah.
Getting it in is not the problem. It's displaying it is when the problems start.
Yeah.
That's why they stay in the box for so long. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to display them and how I can convince her that it's been there all along.
Red Sonja was in a box for a while, right?
Yeah, Red Sonja was in a box for a long time.
She doesn't watch the streams, right?
No. She does watch. She's watched a couple of my videos on my channel, but I don't think she's ever watched the Omnibros.
That's probably for the better.
Yeah, because this is where I'd spill all my secrets.
It'd just be a huge waste of her time anyways. You know?
Yeah.
In a court of law, this would be called evidence.
Is that right, Nick? Do you think so? Is there enough evidence to convict me here?
They'd have to authenticate this, and I'm pretty sure that that's not you. That's some kind of dog character. So
Yeah, that's right. That's why I have the mask. It's this guy who's been buying all the
that guy,
statues. This guy right there.
It's the alter ego.
Future Jess has got a problem. Current Jess is in a good mood.
Yeah. Current Jess has got life by the balls.
So, Jess, are you going to pick up Overwatch? Because if you pick it up, I'll pick it up.
Yes.
You guys need
Please
to
do it.
Overwatch.
Oh,
Do
the
it.
suicide.
Should be cheap now too.
I still
I
see
think
it
it's like $40.
stopping everywhere still.
Nah, you can get it for like $40, man.
Overwatch?
Well, I'm not going to buy it off some dude on the street corner like you do, Luis.
No, brand new. I think it dropped in price for the anniversary.
Look, that dude on the street corner, that is actually GameStop in Puerto Rico. So you stop it, you.
It's a
Oh,
whole
they keep making photocopies of my Social Security card every time I trade in a game.
What was that?
Every time I trade in a game, they photocopy my Social Security card for some reason.
Yeah, that's. Should probably stop doing that.
Wait,
I'll think about getting Overwatch after I finish Last of Us. I'm dedicating my life to finishing Last of Us, and then I'll consider Overwatch. Because that
It's not
sounds
too long, is it?
Last of Us? That's like a
Last
20
of Us? How long? How many hours is it? Do you think?
You take your time. Last of Us could go about 18, 20 hours, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'm closer than I think.
Gio, you guys don't have GameStop anymore in Puerto Rico, right?
No, because they left because they wanted to tax them for some bullshit reason, and they didn't want to pay the government, so they left. But you can still buy stuff, and they'll ship them out to you, no problems. Just the physical stores that are not here.
But how are you going to trade in your games for $3?
I'll just donate them.
And that's basically what you're doing, anyways.
Yeah. Hey, we do have a question that I want to address in the chat. What comic would you like to see as a game or a game as a comic?
Dead Space.
You know what I'd love to see?
Oh,
A
that was
Spider-Man game. I feel like they haven't made one of those.
but they need to make it where the spider is white on his costume.
Oh yeah.
Then you'd be happy.
Or you can have like Spider-Man Noir and all these other like weird like Shattered Dimension style like characters.
Ours was actually not that bad.
I'd
You know what
like.
they should make a Chew Telltale game. I think that would be funny.
That would be cool.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah. They were working on an
Yeah.
animated series for Showtime for a while.
Yeah, and it fell through, right? Last I heard.
I'd like to see a Fable sequel for Telltale.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. What was that? The Wolf Among Us?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Great.
played that.
Great game.
Yeah. My real answer is I'd like to see something with Gotham City Sirens and Zatanna. I'd like to see those guys in a game, a really good game, not some. But I'd like to see them like not real life, realistic. I'd like to see like Bruce Timm, Batman Adventures style characters for Gotham City Sirens and Zatanna. So that would be fun.
How about Justice League Dark game in the style of like Dark Souls or Witcher or something dark and gritty?
You had me.
Okay. Okay.
Bioshock. I would love to see a Bioshock comic expanding on the early days of Andrew Ryan and Rapture and stuff like that.
Did you guys ever play Castle Crashers?
Yeah,
Nope.
I would love to see a Castle Crashers comic.
that would be fun. That'd be fun. How about an all underwater game of Aquaman? Just
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier with Gio.
It'll be like Superman 64, just underwater though. They're literally just reskin it.
We had that. Was it the GameCube game that was horrible?
There was an Aquaman game?
There was an
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Oh, there
Yeah,
was?
yeah. There was. Yes, there was a GameCube game that was one of the
Looking this
worst
up
games
now.
ever.
It was
No.
worse than Superman 64. That's the standard for which all bad games have been
It's-
set.
It's in that list.
Wow.
I didn't
It's
even
in
know
that
they
list.
made an Aquaman game.
No.
And you play as Peter David Aquaman with the full-on long hair and beard and the hook hand.
I'm looking it up now. It's called Battle for Atlantis.
For a split second, I thought you said you play as Peter David.
That's what I thought you said too.
Well, I play Peter David all the time. I don't pay my taxes.
Yeah.
Like, I want to play the video game now, actually.
It's crappy. It's really bad.
Well, hopefully,
I just want Peter David in an Aquaman suit and
Yeah.
you controlling him. That sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing.
That's what he should have made the Kickstarter for, is that game. That would have worked out.
All right, Gio, if you could make an Inhumans game, how would you make it?
I wanted a Telltale series for the Inhumans because I think they're more drama-based, and I think they wasted that opportunity on the Guardians game. I would have switched it around.
Yeah, I don't get the point of doing like, Telltale Guardians. It sounds more like a cash grab. Inhumans, that fits it better. I do agree.
Plus, I think Square Enix has a deal with Marvel. They're doing I think they're doing a Guardians game or Avengers or something. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see those in the future.
Mm. Well, I got to get up early to go to AwesomeCon, so I'm gonna have to tap out here because it's getting late.
Night, Jess.
I know.
This much clothes on.
This is like the Brady Bunch on all the people on the screen here. So I don't think you'll miss me.
Oh, you will be missed.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Where can they find you, Jess, before you go ahead and leave?
Thank you. They can find me on YouTube at Omnidogs Vault, and that's my YouTube channel. And also, I make frequent appearances on Riley Moore's on Facebook on the Omnibus Collectors Comic Swap and Community. Nailed it!
Got it.
All right, dudes. Have a good night.
Take it easy, Jess.
Bye, Jim.
Night, Jess.
Take care.
Okay.
Gabe, you sent me 2 photos to my chat. Do I really want to look at them considering you're shirtless right now?
Mm.
Anyway,
It's actually just pictures of the Aquaman game Gio was talking about.
it is not real. Hold on.
It is.
It was
It
put out
is.
by TDK, the guy that used to make film.
Oh my God, it's real. This looks
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
Yep. It's really
What was that
horrible.
old Justice League fighting game that came out right as the GameCube was dying?
I don't know. The game is called, for those of you that are in the chat and you want to look this up, it's called Aquaman Battle for Atlantis. You have the hook hand. Man, the hook hand, I used to love the hook hand as a kid when he had it in Justice League, the cartoon. I thought that was badass.
No, Hook Hand and Water Hand Aquaman is the best.
Water hand, no, water hand.
Wait, water hand?
Yeah, Aquaman had a stint where he had a water hand for a while.
It was like hard water, kind of like how they did it on Justice League.
Hard water.
When you say hard water, I imagine just like it has minerals in it, and it tastes
Yeah,
has weird
water
aftertaste when he punches you.
It heats up your countertop.
It's like 20 minutes, you're gonna have an awful stain on your shirt. Like,
Yeah.
But the thing about that game is, at the time, nobody cared about Aquaman except nerds like me. So I'm like, what was the thought process behind, hey, let's make a Justice League character game. Let's do Aquaman. Really?
I mean, Aquaman sells. People like Aquaman still.
Not 10 years ago or something like that.
Was there a Superman game for the GameCube?
A what now?
Was there a Superman game on the GameCube?
No.
After Superman
There was a
64.
Batman game. The Batman game on the GameCube was awesome.
What?
Yeah.
There was a Batman game on the GameCube?
Yes.
Yeah, it was called Vengeance.
I don't remember that.
It was basically Batman the animated series.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was a Batman. There was a Batman Begins game, right?
Yes.
Fun. That was a good game.
Was it? I never played it. I've always wanted to try it.
Justice League Task Force. That's the fighting game I was thinking of. That was on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis.
What was
Just,
that? There was an X-Men fighting game.
Which one?
There's a bunch of them. Children of the Atom.
Oh, Mutant Academy, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
I was talking about X-Men Legends for a minute there.
Yeah, there's Mutant Academy for the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, man, I used to love playing the hell out of that.
What about the Infinity Gauntlet game?
There's an Infinity Gauntlet game?
Yeah, it was a
What?
fighting game, and it's basically what they're doing with Marvel vs. Capcom 4 or whatever, Infinite, whatever's coming out, where you can get the gems, and then the gems will give you like extra attributes and stuff.
Oh, cool.
They also did a Justice League game, right, where you played as the Trinity? Justice League Heroes, I think it was.
Hey, there was a Daredevil game for the Game Boy.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's worse than an Aquaman game.
Yeah, there was a Daredevil game for the Game Boy Advance. It was terrible.
Damn.
I know they were doing a 100 Bullets video game for a little bit, and it just never went anywhere.
What? Really?
Yeah.
How would they do?
It was like a GTA game, GTA style. Oh, we talked about it before. What was that cool Punisher game that was on like PS2 or like Xbox?
That game was
With all
awesome.
the crazy violent cutscenes or like kill death scenes.
Yeah, I remember that. That game was awesome. You could like put a guy's head in the drill press. Which, like, 12-year-old masochistic me, I was like, oh, this is badass.
What's your guys' favorite system?
PS2.
PS2.
PS3, I think. I don't know. All of them.
Now, for me, it'd be a tie between PS2 and Xbox 360. 360 had some gems on there for a while.
I hate PS2, dude.
Because you worked for Sony.
Yes, and all I took at the time was just, discrete error on my PlayStation 2, discrete error on my PlayStation 2. I can't get connected to the internet. Like, that was my job for like 8 hours a day for like 8 years.
That sounds terrible. I couldn't do it. Tyler's in the chat. Evening, everybody. I'm here, so the quality of this is about to plummet.
It's already 30 at the bottom, dude. I took my shirt off.
Get him in here. Get him in here.
I would. If Tyler wants to come on, I'll have him on.
Yeah, come on.
Let me see if I can find him on chat.
More than
Everybody else
merrier.
is joined in here at this point.
Yeah.
This does feel like a season ending, like a season closing. Like,
It kind of does.
like all these guest stars.
20 guests.
Talking about like episodes from the previous season.
But have we jumped the shark or
No.
not yet?
Challenge accepted.
I mean, we're talking about video games, and it's supposed to be about comic books. So
I heard we were talking about jumping the shark.
yeah.
All right. You don't think we've done that already? I mean, Gabe came in for a solid 2 minutes of just background music.
Was it just
Staring. No, it was just us talking, hearing ourselves while you were like,
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's from uploading all the videos. Like my computer just stopped working for a minute.
I honestly don't know if I should edit the shit out of this after this is done, or if I should just keep it.
no,
Keep
I don't think so.
It's
editing.
golden. What editing?
Shit.
People pay for this kind of stupidity.
I wish I was drinking, man. I must take my shirt off sober.
Your standards are getting lower and lower.
Tyler says he just wanted to see Gabe shirtless. There you go.
Oh.
Well, everybody can screenshot this then.
I mean, I have already.
Seriously, how hot is it over there right now, Gabe?
I'm sorry?
How hot is it over there right now?
Fuck, I don't know. Let me see.
It's probably
dick.
like
That's my temperature gauge.
What?
I said it's dick hot.
It's dick hot?
Oh,
Dick
I've never
hot.
heard that one.
Yeah, that's a new one for me.
is it like 100 million degrees? Are you burning?
According to my thermostat, outside it's 103.
At night?
It's almost 8 o'clock.
Jesus.
Shit. I'm coming in at a cool 78 degrees.
75.
Yeah, let's do a weather report. Let's
Yeah.
check out everybody's weather. Because why not?
This is the weather reporting episode of Omnibros.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to look outside your window there, Matt.
It's like high 90s here. It's supposed to be like 100 starting tomorrow.
Oh,
Going for like the next 5 days. It's supposed to get to like 110 next week.
oh.
Jesus.
Where were you located? I forgot. San Jose?
Stockton.
That's right.
So about
209,
90,
son.
yeah, about 90 miles. 45 about south of Sacramento.
Damn. It's 73 over here right now.
I got
Yeah, that's
77.
Florida, dude, so whatever.
It's got being on the coast, man.
Yeah, but Puerto Rico only gets bad during the day. At night, it chills out a lot.
No, wait,
Yeah,
dude,
during-
Vegas stays 110 all day and all night in the summer.
Oh,
It's because humans are not supposed to live there, Gabe.
I'd rather deal with that than like live on the East Coast and have to like dig my car out the snow every morning or something.
hey, you guys laugh at Gabe, but he's actually paying pretty good for his house. Like, we were talking about that. He's got a good deal on his place.
Oh, no, that's why.
It was
Yeah,
nothing.
nobody wants to live there.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, my
I
old
get it, though.
my mortgage was $600.
God, I wish.
What?
Yeah.
That's more than
But
people
that was,
spend
that
on
was
books.
housing
Like,
crisis. Everybody lost their house, so I bought a foreclosed house.
Shit.
I'm hoping for that.
What would that get you in LA, Nick? What would that get
Like
you in
a-
LA?
Get like a closet, maybe. Half of a closet.
Man, you know how much I pay for my one-bedroom apartment here? It's ridiculous. I pay over $1,000.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my mortgage now on my bigger house.
You're making me cry right now.
I pay over $1,000 for a one-bedroom here. Why? What's wrong, Nick?
Truth time, Nick. Truth time,
What do you
Nick.
No,
22.
the internet.
It's got to be 22
Not
in LA.
not on the internet.
You live in LA?
Yeah,
Oh, so you're paying a pretty penny.
yeah, damn.
I have family in
Damn.
Covina. They pay like stupid money down there for their apartment.
In Covina?
Yeah.
They're crazy. That should be $12.
Well, you know, he's
and
got
it's hot.
lawyer money too, you know, so it's okay.
He's got what?
He's got that big time lawyer money.
All I heard
My,
was
my
money.
brother-in-law in Covina is an immigration attorney.
Oh, that's why he's in Covina.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, there's population that you can serve there.
Yeah, no, like you could buy oranges on every street corner in mangoes. It's great.
Is that true?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty much all of Southern California, to be fair.
Wow.
And flowers off the off ramp and everything. Get these giant balloons that have like the teddy bear inside of them. It's cool.
There's a balloon with a teddy bear inside of it. This is where we've gone, guys.
You get like the elote man and stuff. Yeah.
I should edit the shit.
I mean, probably could edit that part out.
I'm gonna leave it as it is. I'm gonna let Gabe worry about the editing. He's the one.
Oh, yeah. Let me worry about it because I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna make me shirtless is like the
thumbnail.
the thumbnail for the video.
I feel like he's going to edit it to just 5 minutes of him taking his shirt off.
with a loop and some music in the background.
You're right. It'll be a 3-hour version of that.
It'll just be Goodbye Horses from Silence of the Lambs back and forth.
Yes.
Or the sad Hulk music.
No,
Oh.
the first one for sure.
So this has gone from games to weather, now real estate. What else?
What else we got, guys?
What else
How
we got?
about your favorite costume upgrade?
Favorite costume upgrade?
Upgrade?
Or change, upgrade, change, whatever.
I dig what they've been doing with Hawkeye because I wasn't a fan of the purple hat thing he had going on.
The pointy mask.
Yeah.
Future Foundation Spider-Man.
Oh, you bastard.
That's
That
a
was
good one. That was a good one.
Now I got shit. What's that one with Captain America when he gets all crazy? Not the Nazi one. The other
As a
one.
werewolf?
The what?
As a werewolf?
Wait, what?
Captain America's a werewolf.
You didn't know Captain America was a werewolf for a while?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, you gotta look it up. You
It's
gotta look it up.
amazing.
I'm doing it right now.
There was also Nomad, too.
Yeah, the Nomad, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just silly. Damn, that's a tough one, though. I really always go to Future Foundation Spider-Man, so you really screwed me out of there.
Yay.
As long as you don't say Iron Spider-Man, because that was shitty.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I hated
You
it.
don't like
That
Iron Spider-Man?
Armored Spider-Man in Civil War, I hated it.
Dude, I
What
love
about
that.
Superior Spider-Man? That's what I'll go with next. Superior, because it's the same thing, but you're gonna like it. Watch.
How about the Armored Spider-Man or Cosmic Spider-Man?
Oh, that's always cool. Is that an upgrade though? That's just another dude. I guess it's technically another dimension.
How about Sue Richards, when she got like the 4 bikini top?
Oh,
The
wow.
open window.
Yeah.
The boat window? Yeah.
secret window?
The invisible window.
Or how
Yeah.
about Wolverine upgrading from the shitty blue and yellow to like the brown and yellow?
That's a downgrade.
Or when he lost his
Oh.
nose.
No, dude, that's the best. That's the best.
That's a
Gio,
downgrade.
with the bandana over his head and like the fucked up bone claws.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Or armored Daredevil, like the gray black
Oh,
armor.
God, no.
Is that Shadowlands?
No. No, it's worse than Shadowland.
Is it?
Yeah. You gotta...
How about a codpiece Thor over there for Luis?
Shut up.
Wait, have you read that yet? Have you read that yet?
I have to.
Asking for a friend.
That'll review up for next week. Damn it.
What about Red Hood? Have we made
Red
you read?
Hood. There you go. That's a good upgrade.
Or like I said, red. Shit.
X-Men Evolution Wolverine. That's not bad.
I like the astonishing X-Men Cyclops. I liked the throwback to
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
What
good.
about Uncanny X-Force Deadpool?
everyone
Like-
really.
Yeah. I like
Wolvie
the-
too.
Well, jumping back to that though, that was a breath of fresh air after coming off of Grant Morrison's run for so
Yep.
long, with the leather pants and all that stuff that he had going on.
Oh yeah,
Everyone remember that, huh?
that's a rough patch.
Yeah, that
What
was
about Beast? Beast
where
is-
Emma Frost had the huge camel toe.
Googling.
It was bad, dude. It was real bad during that time. Like I love fuck, I'm blanking on his name because I'm tired right now. He did All Star Superman. I can't remember his name.
Friend quietly.
I love Frank Wiley's work, but some of those panels on that book, I was like, oh man, they were rushed.
X-Men?
Yeah.
Is he just rushed? I feel like he doesn't do that well when he's. I mean, who does, right? But
He doesn't have 3 years to do one issue. How about Colossus when he became the Juggernaut?
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
I feel like you could just say anything and like it would have been a thing.
Yeah, at this point.
Or
Is that-
I like it when the Thing had like the metal helmet because Wolverine slashed his face off.
Wolverine, what?
Wolverine slashed the Thing's face off,
Really?
so the Thing had to
What?
wear like a metal helmet.
No.
Wow.
Yeah, because his face was all fucked up.
He took his face off.
Right on.
He like took off a big old chunk of his face.
Yikes.
What happened to his face? Did they ever like go down with that story? They were like,
They just
"Thief's
reshaped it."
face.
He just reshaved it, I guess. You know,
I think the Rock just grew back. I don't remember.
rock and chisel.
There you go. He's just got a stronger jawline now.
Yeah, there you go. It was an extreme makeover.
There you go.
Iron Man has changed a lot. That's true. Oh no, biggest upgrade has to be for me Nightwing. Remember those disco go-go boots, the white ones you used to?
Yep.
Collar? Come on, that was bad.
Disco dick.
Disco dick. That has to be the biggest upgrade. I do like Luke
Don't
Cage.
Google that, by the way.
Disco dick. Yeah, you'll do something completely different.
But then
He
you gotta
does
sit on
not
the
show up.
Make sure you do it at work.
Not
Luke
if you want
Cage-
some really embarrassing HR questions.
I think Luke Cage got a bit of an upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No way, dude. Silk shirt and tiara.
Luke Cage had like a disco slavery look thing going on back in the day.
What do they call it in the show? Like that runaway slave look?
Yeah, that's basically what it was. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Or Nightfall Batman. Azrael Batman's the shit.
That was a downgrade.
Killing me, Smalls.
Couldn't even move in that damn thing. Do you see how pointy it was?
Yeah, dude, he was cutting people up.
Pouches everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
the
was
pouch.
shooting ninja stars out of his fist.
Is that a thing he did?
Yeah.
That sounds like a child's toy. Like those little foam discs that you would shoot out of your.
Like
So that sounds
like fidget spinners.
Yeah. Just
What?
like that. He shot fidget spinners at enemies.
I see those things everywhere I go now.
I bet you do, especially.
Yeah.
It's like every teacher's nightmare is those things.
Oh man. Well, the thing is, I get my kids because the students I work with, they have autism, so we have a
Yeah.
few kids that they use them, and it actually works for them. It kind of helps them out. But like I
I'm
see
sure
them,
it can.
I see them everywhere. I go to the malls and I see them all over the place. I'm just like, oh my god.
They're like what? Like under $10, so you know everyone's got one.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I look at them and I'm like, that is such a dumb idea for regular people. Like for special needs, I get it, but for regular people, it's such a dumb idea, and they are making money out the ass off of those things.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where I wish I had come up with it, because I would not be doing this live stream from here.
Well, the guy that came up with them
You'd be
came up in the late 80s and never made a patent for it, I heard.
Really?
Yeah, so he's getting just robbed right now.
Oh.
Everybody's making those things up.
I wonder why. That's probably why I see all these different companies. They have them. Like they just came out.
I bought one off at the bump in front of Disneyland a couple weeks ago.
Really? Well, when we went to MegaCon, you couldn't walk by a booth without them having it.
Yeah. Well, that half off booth where we found all those omnibus and stuff was like half off graphic novels and full price fidget spinners.
Yeah.
We do have another question from Mr. Tyler over there in the chat. Who is the best Robin?
There's only one answer. Dick.
Tim.
Yep. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Red Robin.
Tim?
That's two for Tim.
Damien. Damien's
Just
just a little asshole.
Just to troll you all. Something about him. I just like it.
The first thing he does is whoop Robin's ass. Is whoop Nightwing's ass.
Yep. And what is he?
Was
A
it
little ass kid.
Yeah, it was Red Robin. Who was it that he fought when he first showed up? Was it Nightwing or Red Robin? When he showed up in Grant Morrison's run.
Damn it. I feel like it might have been. Oh, I don't remember.
How about
Shit, if only.
pre-crisis Jason Todd? When he was still a good kid, and then after Crisis, they made him a criminal that picked up.
Who, Jason Todd?
Yeah, Jason Todd at first was just a normal kid, but then after they did Crisis and everything changed up, that's when they changed Jason Todd's origin as to being the guy or the kid who stole the hubcaps off of the Batmobile.
There's a really cool mini-series that was out a few years ago that actually goes into detail about what happened to him during that period of time before he shows back up in Gotham. Red Hood Lost Days, I think is what it was called.
Oh, yeah, Judd Winnick did that.
Yeah, it was really good.
What else we got? I'm trying to look at the questions.
I think that's about it. I'm actually about ready to almost call this. It's 11 here. Ooh.
Yep.
And I gotta get ready. I gotta drop my girl off at her job tomorrow.
That's kind of you.
No. Her car's, her parents' car isn't working, so she's letting them borrow her car. So right now, we got one car in the house. Okay, Gio, where can they find you?
As always, you can follow me on every single social media site. Just type A Week in Geekdom, or you can Google or search on YouTube for A Week in Geekdom. And yeah, subscribe and all that fun stuff.
Gabe?
Yeah, you can find me also here on YouTube as under Gabe Infinity Watch with a shirt on 90% of the time.
It's a really long name.
Yeah. I just hit 500 subscribers, so that was pretty cool. Thank you.
If we hit 600, the pants come off.
I know.
So low. Not even 1,000. Doesn't make you work hard at all.
I wonder what will happen at 700.
Oh, Matt, do you guys have a Twitter, Nick, Twitter, anything like that you want to pimp out? While we're...
No. You'll just see me on the group from time to time.
Okay, guys. All right, thanks, guys, for joining us on this really unorthodox episode. This was put together at the last minute, and we thought it'd be fun if we had a bunch of other people to kind of join in. This is kind of, actually, now that you mentioned it, this is kind of fitting for a season finale, considering that we're moving everything to one channel next week. But yeah, you can catch me on Facebook and Twitter. A few things coming out this week. Working on it. Patreon is in the description. Help a brother out. Yeah, and I will speak with you guys sometime this week. Bye.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Hit up the Omnibros channel in the description. Hit it up. So you won't miss
I'm going to put it in. Yeah.
Do it.
Down there.
Do it. Subscribe and whatnot.
right here by my nipples.
That's the safe zone. That's the safe zone right there.
Good night, everybody.
Nice.